I don't know if I'm ready to see what I'm about to see.
Oh, I already stopped. It's okay.
That's the whole point. I was going to look that way I could be surprised when we went live, but now
I can do it. I can do it.
I feel like it's gone now. The spirit is gone.
Never.
Ladies and
I feel
gentlemen,
like you should just intro yourself with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time once again for another episode of Tech Talk Thursdays for August 8th, 2024. I am one of your hosts, Marcus Major Linux Summers. I am joined this week and every week by Kevy Kev. It's your boy Kev in the building.
Hey, what's good, everybody?
We're also joined this week by the sunflower person of Boca.
Sovereign.
Thank you.
Indeed.
I do not have my royalty names updated.
That's fine. Like that, I don't think you like support those as government structures. But
I do not.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, Cinziak is in the building. And of course, for the first time in many moons.
Long time.
Probably in 2024.
Is it the first time?
I don't know.
Yes.
After so many cosplays, after so many Destiny DLCs, after so many conventions and iOS updates and router firmware updates and flicks of a light switch, we have the GOAT. I don't have anything. My leg is tired. The whole crew is here. Everyone is here. Sakurai would be proud.
Yes.
Ruin. See, if we want to blame anybody for the reason why I did not shout anything out tonight, you can blame the Democrats. Blame the Democrats.
Why's your leg hurting?
Huh?
Why's your leg hurting?
I mean, I have arthritis in my hip. It's always gonna hurt.
Oh.
Dang. It's look, it's being old, fat, and sedentary. Like that's just a thing. There's nothing I can do about that. Take heed of my warnings. Get off your fat asses and sometimes just go for a jog every once in a while. Like, don't be like me.
You know, the last time I've been up here, my back has started hurting more. So
that's because you've been carrying the Twitch Black Guild, the Twitch Women's Guild, Verge United, TwitchCon, and God knows how many cosplays, and Stream Raleigh on your back.
It is a lot. It is it is a lot. That's why I'm grateful for this break right now. Oh. But I'm happy to be here with y'all.
I'm glad you're here too.
See, I told y'all I was gonna be here. Y'all was like, all right.
No, like for one, we pulled up in 3 different places, but Akka, don't do that because Akka almost didn't make it here today.
I literally pulled up a TBG and I was like, "Hey, good girl, how you doing?" Remember, Thursday is coming. TikTok. Oh, that's cute. You around all your people. Do you think I can't find you and tell you to pull up on Thursday? You better pull up on Thursday.
I blamed her for Debbie.
That is so crazy. Oh my gosh.
But
you know something? Failing Debbie, you know, like she tried to take us out with Debbie, but failing Debbie, she tried to take herself out.
Yeah, she
was like, I'm in Charlotte. That's just far enough away from the coast. Like, I'll get spit on with the rain. They're going to get flooded. They're going to get drowned. And hey, no show.
No, it was literally like, yeah,
man, sucks.
Yeah, like I say, Monday, Tuesday for me, because like I say, she cut across Georgia. So it's like imagine like she wasn't Debbie, she was like Big Deborah that day. She was in a Deborah phase.
Yeah, she was a little Debbie by the time she got here.
She was Big Deborah in my neck of the woods. She was like spinning her big one. She was like, yeah. And I was like, oh Lord, Mom, we can't leave the house. Mom.
Deborah's outside.
Deborah is outside and she is mad.
Is that like the female version of Devo?
I mean, correct. Correct.
Yes, Big Deborah. She was like, we ain't finna go out this house. And I'm like, and apparently the mail didn't either. So they were like, nah.
Yeah, I got the email from my mail like at 3:00 in the afternoon. So that's a little, oh wait, never mind. Yeah. I mean, the USPS do say like they be out in rain, sleet, and snow, but I guess sometimes it's like, I don't know. I feel like the joy killed that.
Big Deborah said, nah, you gonna stay at the mail office. You gonna stay at the post office.
You better stay at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. You can't be out here.
Yeah, I'm out here spending my big one. You try again Wednesday. Oof. It was rough.
It was, yeah, like I was up like to like 4 or 5 in the morning and was like, yeah, that sounds bad. I hope it's not going to be bad. I looked outside this morning and I was like, oh, all right, I guess. I guess something happened.
Yeah, it just dropped a bunch of sticks and pine cones in our yard, and I got to go get them. But I'm lucky though, because some people had lost some power. Like there was a big chunk of road missing. Somebody just said, "Yep, no road. There's no road. Oh, this road, this piece of road, that road's gone. No." And not even talking about like, oh, it's just like a little bit dent. No, it's gone. Just like a whole mile, just boop, done.
Yeah, I saw a picture out of Florida where like a chunk of road was missing.
Yeah.
A chunk of road?
Chunk of road.
Oh, and by the way, we only barely passed, as of the last 30 minutes, to be clear. So the time that the show would normally start just passed out of a tornado warning.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. You know, we've been getting flash
Once again, Aqua was trying to take us out. I just want to read. I think she was.
She doesn't understand the resiliency of bespoke solutions.
If I could control the weather, I wouldn't be in a hurricane, first of all.
We will build a boat, like in Raft, and still have a show.
Oh yeah, we can whip something together.
Bespoke
so, Anka, you want to talk to us about it?
I can't control the weather. What you mean? I was at home trying to control the rain. I was trying to survive myself. Shoot.
It's like Miss Jackson. You can set a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather.
Exactly.
I just heard that song like Saturday.
Nice.
It was weird. I was sitting with some friends and watching music videos. It's not something I usually do.
I appreciate that. I'm glad you did that.
Yeah, it's a change of pace for me. As the oldest person in a room and who remembers when MTV actually showed music videos.
I remember that.
Instead of like reruns of reading.
Yeah, what you know about that? What you know about that grown folks
I cannot use that as a measuring stick for memory because like my memory as a child is shit. So like there actually are people who are young enough who were children who can remember that. Like me at 5, I don't remember anything. Like
I remember definitely watching like rushing home to watch like TRL and I think TRL was after 106 & Park, so I'll be watching both of them. So
I need everybody. This is everybody's reminder while Uncle's out here trying to hack y'all.
Because the
to two-factor your things.
Because the clicks be clacking.
Sorry.
You got them cherry MX switches.
The people at Black Hat are watching this stream right now and already know her password.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
That's a story I excluded from today's show. But just so you know, apparently you can use a laser through a window to get to figure out what somebody is typing on a MacBook.
What?
And that it is a MacBook, not clickety clackety mechanical keyboard. This is a fucking MacBook, a silent motherfucker.
What in the Mission Impossible is that?
Oh, don't worry, I got something worse that I did include today.
Oh, yikes!
Why are we?
It's Black Hat. It's Black Hat and DEF CON this week.
Oh yeah.
They are.
Oh yeah.
Hotel staff are making routine sweeps of rooms just to make sure shit isn't being hacked in rooms.
Oh, like it did last year?
Like they do every year?
Oh, I mean, because,
Oh, you talking about like that? You talking about the actual legit hat. No, I'm talking about like, you do like during Black Hat and DEF CON, you do not bring your phone with you.
Oh.
Just don't do it.
Oh, I forgot DEF CON was actual convention.
Yeah. Go ahead and lock them up, Playboy. Go ahead and get that flip.
Like print out your boarding passes to the airport.
Paper only.
Paper only. Notebook.
Get the Rand McNally like roadmap.
Yep. If you're driving, get the map, the paper map.
Get the map.
No, not even MapQuest. Not even MapQuest. Don't print that shit out. No, you know what? Check in at the airport.
Go to the gas station. Get you a map.
Go buy an atlas.
Go buy an atlas and drive where you need to go.
A CB radio.
CB.
Get that. Go ahead, get that flip phone from Dollar General.
I just tried to swap out a hot swappable drive. It's in RAID. Why did the server go? The fuck do you mean?
What do you do? What was the reason?
Oh my god.
In RAID.
Oh, there was no RAID. Okay.
There wasn't no RAID. The RAID does not exist.
Well,
what in the CrowdStrike is that?
What in the?
I love the fact that we all know what a RAID is.
Yep. Because we know what RAID is. Like RAID.
Look, I don't assume everybody's intelligence level, IT intelligence level on this stream. I refuse to do so.
For fairness, I can see very much like the commercials of old. Though I heard the word RAID and then immediately read that something blew up. So.
I think about the old
equivalent, yes.
RAID.
Equivalent.
I think about the old hot swap drives of old, where you had to get the little key, and then you had the key in the lock, and you like unlock it, and then like swap. And if you did it too fast, you hear the platter spin down. It was wild.
I remember taking big hard drives out while they were still like hot swappable, like high capacity storage drives when they were just taking them out of servers. It's just you can still feel the fucking gravity of that shit, where it's like the hard drive just wobbling in your hand.
Yeah, the platters was still spinning.
Like, oh shit. Like you do that to like a 2 terabyte drive, it was nothing. But now you take out like a 14, 20 terabyte, that motherfucker's just like just
with them big coaxial drives.
Yeah, man.
I kind of miss that. I haven't done that in a few years now.
Yeah.
It was good times.
It's been a while for me too. It's been a while for me.
Don't drop it, child.
Humble beginnings.
That's
humble beginnings. That was like 3 years ago for me.
Oh.
Yeah, that was NC State. That was like not too long ago.
Oh.
When I was taking hard drives out like that. Taking them out taking them out the server room, upgrading the storage and shit.
It's been since 2021 for me.
I mean, yeah, equivalent.
Yeah.
I forget that's young in your career.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, it's just an age thing again. Like 2020 for you was young in your career. 2021 for me was like, not that long ago, I was up there.
Yeah.
Like I got what, like a good 10 years on you?
Listen.
Not that that's a problem. Just saying.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
It's just perspective.
It is perspective. It's definitely perspective. Because I was like, huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was one thing you were talking like early in your career. So yeah, it wasn't early for me, but then you were like 2021. So wait a second. Now I've been doing this for a minute, though, dog.
What's up? I've been out here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
2000 and
2000.
he had an and after it.
And what?
Nani?
All right, so now that we've caught up a little bit, let's say we get into some tech, some gaming news, and some streaming news, and it's a jam-packed show today. We got news.
Okay, it is a jam-packed day full of news. Major, I would like to say at this moment in time that all of us are going to want to sleep at some point today. So are we talking
You've seen the number of articles.
I have seen them.
You can cut. I will give you a chance right now before we go on further.
I'm not gonna edit anything. I just wanted to say you said today is a jam-packed day. So
I mean, because we got tech, we got gaming, we got streaming, and we've got software updates.
It's not as bad as it has been before.
Yes, I've learned editing. Thank you.
We're saying, like Cindy's saying, put some stank on it. Let's go.
I'm going, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna step into my official capacity as timekeeper.
So let me move Discord to a window I can see and pull up. Move Discord, damn it. Okay, there we go. Now I can see Discord and time notes. But let's get into it, shall we? Starting with Intel. I know we didn't end with Intel, but kinda. Intel extends its core chip warranty to soothe customers. Mm-hmm. Because, nothing says we love our customers like crashing CPUs.
Steve had to get in their ass though.
Hold on for a moment. Wait a minute. You said nothing says that like crashing CPUs.
Nothing at all.
Is that what you said?
I did say that.
Because I feel like this is the part where I remind you. I feel like what would say more.
Well, $10 gift card, $10 Uber Eats gift card.
Oh
my God.
Oh no.
Oh, we got some CrowdStrike news in here too. Surprisingly, in 2 places. It's amazing. But yeah, so Intel feeling really bad for the customers after putting out CPUs that crash, once they overheat, decided, hey, we're gonna extend that warranty a bit so that way people can get covered and exchange CPUs out for better ones or things. Also, we're going to get into a little bit later. They also did push an update, but seemingly all this happened after they dropped 15,000 employees from their rosters. So,
of course.
Ruination.
When will it end?
Intel's decided to offer $10 Temu gift cards to all those who have suffered from this crash issue.
$10 Temu gift cards. I hate you so much right now. My God.
Immediately go under investigation by the Alabama Attorney General. I can't remember if it was Alabama or Arkansas. One of those two.
Temu is wild.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody shop on Temu?
No, I will never give that whatever that is my information. I mean, they probably already have
it. I was like for a split second thinking like, should I check out AliExpress?
I almost feel like I would trust AliExpress more than Temu.
At this point, I would trust Wish more than Temu, but
So my whole thing with Temu is basically like hey, maybe we don't like feed into whatever system this is. It's kind of like, hey, let's just make a whole bunch of things that people throw away almost immediately. And then of course it goes absolutely nowhere. It's not biodegradable. No one's recycling it. You can't make it into other things.
It's just so we're clear, we're not xenophobic. This is not like anti-China hate. This is like, no, we just don't trust that new app over there.
Yeah, we just don't want to be scammed. It's giving, we don't want to be scammed, and so I'm trying to be like, hey, I don't want to be scammed.
Oh my gosh, my mom bought something from there. I was like, Mom, no. She's like, but it was cute.
I don't even trust the TikTok shop.
My mom has been hinting at like.
Well, I'm sorry. What was this, Anka? What was that about the TikTok shop?
I said me either. I'm not putting my stuff over there either.
Yeah.
I would use a burner card, and I would probably have it sent to a PO box.
Yeah.
My mom had been hinting to like buying some stuff from it, but she didn't call it Temu. She called it Temu. She's like, "You know about this like Temu?" And I was just like 1,000 years there, and I was like, "Mother,
no, do it.
You may not buy things from here."
Yeah, I think my mom and a couple of my nieces were talking about Temu at one point.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, it was in past. Like I think they had already bought stuff, and I'm like, you know what? No, because they know who I am. Just like, just
so
sit here quietly.
My aversion to buying something from the TikTok shop is not because I don't want TikTok to have my information. I just know if I start buying stuff there, I'm not going to stop. That's why I haven't done it yet. Right. And I won't do it because I know myself. I'll find it on Amazon.
Yeah, my whole thing was to order a keffiyeh, but then when I was able to buy one in person, I was like, you know what? Cool. This is over. This national nightmare of me thinking about buying things from the TikTok shop is over. There's nothing I want from here, except for maybe that ear scraper thing. But I feel like I can buy that in a store.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I have this weird fascination. I want to see what's inside my ear.
Okay.
I'm just looking at this article, but like 15,000 employees over the course of the year is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
That is dumb. Like, what is there gonna be any company left?
I mean, you have to understand, like, Intel's a big company with a lot of offices and a lot of places. I mean, it's like IBM. Like they got the employees to spare, which sounds terrible to say, but yeah.
All because of a microcode algorithm. GG's.
So for those, I guess, who are suffering through 13th and 14th gen CPU issues, hey, there's a warranty extension, but also later in the show, we'll talk about BIOS update for you. Next up, OpenAI has the tech to watermark ChatGPT text. It just won't release it.
What?
Now, before we go any further, I'm going to play a game. Why do you think OpenAI will not release this tool?
Copyright?
All right, so we've got copyright.
Hold on. Why do you think what?
Why do you think OpenAI will not release the watermark or the ChatGPT watermark? Oh, and just so we're clear too, the ChatGPT watermark will allow for detector, like the ChatGPT detectors, to be able to figure out if the text was generated through ChatGPT. You will not be able to see it. You will not be able to see the watermark. The text will, like any other text, it will just kind of give a heads up to a detector. Hey, this was generated through ChatGPT.
Which I'm assuming OpenAI is just kind of like, well, maybe we're using ChatGPT to do the things, and we don't want y'all to know about that. So
That too.
All right, so we got copyright, and ChatGPT is using, or OpenAI using ChatGPT and don't want to get caught. Kev, do you have a reason as to why OpenAI, or can you think of a reason OpenAI will not release the ChatGPT watermark?
Ooh.
Do I have a reason
Like,
why they wouldn't?
I'm playing a quiz. I'm doing a quiz.
we're having a quiz here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you think OpenAI will not release the ChatGPT watermark?
Branding.
I mean, they're the ones who created the tool, but
Right.
Okay, so you still want to say branding?
It's like it's the equivalent of when we used to use like a software to like make a video, and in the background it says made by whatever. It's basically letting people know, hey, that software you use to make this vacation video, boom, it's from here, or at the end.
Like I said before, it will not show.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that'll show. Nobody, like,
But it can
if you were to
detect it.
read the text, you would still read text like normal. You would not see it. It's just for the detectors to be able to detect that
Right.
it's there.
That would just. Can I change my answer, or can I add to my answer?
Yeah, I mean, you can keep copyright and also give another one if you want.
Yeah, like in addition to copyright, because Sim brought up a good point, because ever since this tool released, I'm sure so many people have been using it. And once people start figuring out where all their information is coming from, and that's just it's gonna go spiraling out of control. And people are gonna be like, wow, you didn't come up with this at all. You fraud.
I'm not calling people fraudulent.
It's a fraud.
You sit on a throne of lies. Oh gosh, but yeah, I'm adding that to my answer.
Mm-hmm.
So the real answer is it's accuracy, or there are several answers. One of them is the accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
The accuracy is 99.9% correct. But if you have 1,000 papers to grade and you run it through, there could be 100 people, or 99. What's that?
Yeah,
10
it's 100 people.
No, that'd be 10, right?
Like 99, like
99.9% of 1,000 is 10.
Okay, 99.9% of 1,000. Yeah, that would be 10 people. I thought you said 99%, not 99.9%.
Yeah, so 99.9%, or like the 0.1% of papers would be marked as false positives for cheating. And they can't have that. Further, OpenAI says the tool's release could stigmatize non-native English speakers using ChatGPT for translation or to improve their writing, which the company argues is a legitimate use of the tool.
Okay, I mean, I can see it from that. I mean,
there's something very amusing to be said about machine learning has not yet learned enough not to be racist, so we kind of don't want to put that in our paper grading.
Also, finally, a blog post by OpenAI clarified that it is relatively easy for bad actors to bypass the watermark in its current form. Running ChatGPT's output through another LLM text generator could do it, as could asking ChatGPT to insert special characters throughout the output and then manually removing those characters. So, because bad actors exist, we can't possibly have this tool exist because the bad actors will just figure a way around it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a gun. We can't legislate guns because bad people will get guns anyway. So what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but then here's this one that OpenAI did mention but was brought up in the Wall Street Journal. A survey of ChatGPT users showed that as many as 30% said they would stop using ChatGPT if its output was watermarked. Oh no, people would stop using AI generated text generators or AI text generators if their shit
There was
was
a
somehow
definitive way to
detectable.
know. If there was a definitive
Oh
way for you to
no!
know.
We have to think for ourselves. Oh no! Oh,
Oh no!
oh
An-
my!
Another
Great
mystery
heavens.
solved.
Oh, great heavens!
So
Another
because it will
like
fuck up our
I'm going
bottom
to go
line.
ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and pack up the mystery machine on this one. I think the problem is solved, gang.
Oh,
What's going on, Dajin? How you doing? Welcome back. Yep, just doing a little quiz. Just wanted to see what people thought would be the reason for ChatGPT not to do it, only to realize that no, it was silly. Like, it will affect our bottom line. Also, cheaters will cheat anyway, so why would we do this? It's like we're worried about the false positives, but people are gonna cheat anyway.
he just be cheating, y'all.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, we all know how cheaters do.
So yeah, just know that a tool does exist, but OpenAI will not release it. So what it's saying that one paper, actually no, it wouldn't be 10 papers, it'd just be one, right? Hold on, let's just open a calculator. What are we doing here?
No, it would be 10.
1,000 times 0.999. I definitely did not do that math right.
What are you trying to do?
To figure out
The number times 9.99.
wait, then this math is correct, and it actually would just be one. One person.
One person out of 1,000?
Actually, yeah, that would have. Yeah, 1 divided by 1,000.
Oh, that's even worse. It really is one person.
So because one person would be a false positive. Thank you, Roy. Look, it's been a while since I've done some math. One person will get a false positive, and they're like, nope, we can't release it in this state. All right. Kev,
Are you not embarrassed?
Are you not embarrassed?
Kev, what do you say about people who are messing around and the ramifications of their actions will finally catch up to them?
Are you talking about either play stupid games to win stupid prizes, or are you referring to it's all fun and games until you be brought in front of Congress?
It's more or less the first one, but I would also have accepted the answer, fuck around and find out.
Indeed that.
I love how you said, answers that also qualify include but are not limited to.
Yes.
Yes.
Hack and payback Instagram scammer gets nabbed after bragging about it on a podcast.
Oh, that's definitely fuck around and find out.
Can we just talk about how boondocks that is as an article
Stupid
title?
Stupid criminal. Wow.
No, just give me a second here. Let's all just enjoy the boondocks for a second. The whole thing where they're just criminals are out here telling on themselves and then getting arrested in the middle of their music video.
Oh, it's Gangstalicious. Holding rapping about hitting his manager in the face with a tennis racket and a bottle of Hennessy, and he's holding them, and then he's on TRL with a bottle of Hennessy and a tennis racket. Yeah.
UnlockedForLife.com founder Idris Kiba faces federal charges over death threats related to a social media extortion scheme.
Oh my god, I thought you said Idris Elba. I was like,
No.
what?
No.
I just need to say I am amused that the thing that you thought that was said was
I
not Idris. Idris is my boy. You weren't supposed to be out here in these streets, Idris. Come back.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
What? Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
Oh no, baby, what you doing, baby?
What is you doing, man?
A guest who appeared on the No Jumper podcast to boast about a hack and payback scheme involving his victim's social media accounts could face federal charges. Idris Kiba, also known as Danny and Unlocked, who authorities allege ran the social media hacking site UnlockedForLife.com, faces 2 criminal felony counts filed by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Nevada for allegedly violating interstate communications laws for threats he issued in text messages to 2 victims and members of their families, according to documents obtained by 404 Media.
Ghetto.
Under the jail.
The criminal complaint states that the FBI received a tip about Kiba's alleged extortion scheme on April 1st, pointing to an appearance he made on the No Jumper podcast hosted by Adam22, also known as Adam Grandmason, back in January under his pseudonym Danny. Kiba outlined a financial scheme using over 200 victims' social media accounts in which he would lock them out of their pages and charge them to regain access. He also boasted that he made about $600,000 a month from his activities and hired 2 security guards to follow him.
Gross.
Kiba even said on the podcast episode that he pulled the scheme on celebrities who unknowingly kept paying him to get their social media back. He later noted, "I'm very petty," followed by a menacing laugh, which I imagine is this one.
Do we have any thoughts about that?
I mean, as
Gross.
Kev said, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, but yeah, it's
Because-
also
I
gross.
clicked on the wrong article. I was like, what are we talking about?
It's giving like I'm not gonna pay for my crimes. Oh wait, why the handcuffs?
But like, why would you go on a podcast to talk about what you did? Like,
Why do rappers rap about the crimes they commit?
I don't know. Like, you think nobody's gonna report you? Like,
Because one thing I will definitely tell you, the feds love podcasts. They love podcasts.
people just
They
talk.
listen to them
They incriminate
every day.
themselves.
Like,
Right.
let me introduce you to a concept called COINTELPRO.
Ugh.
I'm learning about that.
Oh,
this
I
week.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, I knew a good chunk of it, but yeah, like,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
in the information age, yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, mm-hmm.
Dare I say it?
Them alphabet boys, they love a good podcast. What are you talking about?
Judge, this idiot told on himself.
As the old folks like to say about several things, if you're going to do something foolish, at least be smart about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's what the alpha this is what the alpha bros love to do.
Mm-hmm. Them alphabet boys, they love it now.
No, not the alphabet boys. I'm talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
the alpha bros.
Yeah, them alpha males, them red pill males. Yep.
I don't know about y'all, but an alpha is not the best state of anything.
That's what Pirate Software said. It's like, it's not the best. It's not the best version of it. I'm like, you're not 1.0, bro.
That's right. We 1.0, bro. Damn, yeah. I'm not.
Not
even,
you being a. Wait,
I'm
hold
trying
on.
to
Did
be
you just say
cool.
you're a bro? You said you were a bro.
Yeah, I was trying to be bro. I was
Bro.
trying to be bro, and I fell flat on my face with it.
Bro, I like what you said since bro.0.
Bro 0.0.
I tried to be bro.0, just fell flat on my face with it. It was terrible. That should just tell you where I am.
It's okay. We all learn sometime.
Yeah, it's just not me. What's going on, Merge? How you doing?
Hey, Merge.
Merge.
Oh, hey there, West Coast Sin.
But yeah. Dumb fuck. And speaking of dumb fucks, Musk.
Tale as old as time. Song as old as rhyme. Muskie is the worst.
Can I just quickly say that his trucks are the ugliest, unbuffered assets I've ever seen pulling up behind me on a highway.
It's giving
Buffered assets.
I told you it's giving like PS1 graphics. That's what it is.
Oh no, baby! You said
it's giving
unbuffered. I hate you so much.
All right, I gotta do it again. I need a button for it so I can just play it on command.
Cybertruck.
Yeah, I need a button so I can play it. I need it. I need it as a soundboard in Discord.
Cybertruck.
I was leaving Joanne's one day and I saw it coming up behind me. I was like, you ever see something that just makes you mad that it exists?
Yes.
You should take a picture of it. The fact, when I tell you, I seen that picture of a Cybertruck outside of Dollar Tree, and I'd be like, I need to know who owns it because I'm finna laugh at you. I need to laugh at you.
All right, here we
What
go.
are you doing?
People think they're cool. This is the future. Future.
2, 3, 4, Cybertruck. Driving out some stuff and then it's stuck.
Always driven by a stupid fuck.
It is the Cybertruck. It is the Cybertruck.
It's the Cybertruck.
Once more with feeling.
1, 2, 3, 4,
God.
Cybertruck. Driving out some stuff and then it's stuck.
This is
Always driven by a stupid fuck.
hate it.
It is the Cybertruck. It is the Cybertruck.
I hate that I've ever seen something like this. It hasn't loaded yet.
And then it was like somebody was like, "What was the thing that I sent you? What was the thing I sent you, Major? It was like about it's a manly truck. It's only carrying 4 cases of water and 4 bags of peat moss."
Let's see.
Like,
I definitely did not go to TikTok's website.
It was so like, it so cracked me up. Like, it's so utterly cracked me up. Ooh.
Let's go to messages.
No, I might send you that. I might send you that one on Instagram.
Oh.
But you know, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, Waffle House of Luxury.
Nah, it's probably
Instagram.
Yeah, it's probably Instagram. But I just sent you. I just sent you the one of Batman whooping them 2 cops' ass. In case you say that.
Look, did you see Catwoman? Look at it. Okay.
Because he was for the shooter. He was like, that cop was for the shooter. And bro was like, and Batman was like, nah, fam. And my man hit him with the mink.
No, but she looked at him. She looked at him, was like, yo, he about to get this whop.
So enough. And it was like, and then all of a sudden, like, Bullock, you can catch it too. Bop!
Did they ever make that? Did they ever make that canon that Batman eats the box?
Batman what now?
That Batman eats the box.
No, I didn't. I don't know. It's probably an offshoot. I don't think they made it canon though.
Because I remember, and DC was like, "Nah, we can't have Batman do that." I said, "Why not?"
It's funny. It's funny. He's hilarious at Harley Quinn because he's just like,
he's
hilarious. He's hilarious and like
that is such a good show, and I will hate
Harley
HBO
Quinn.
and Warner Brothers forever if they get rid of that show.
Right.
Not that I already don't hate them enough for getting rid of a lot of shit. But
I mean, I hate them already.
Yeah,
I hate them. I would extra hate.
That might cause action. That might cause action. Like that's an actionable offense if Harley Quinn goes away.
Right. Because, yeah. And that's what I'm mad about. It's like Cape Crusader. What's wild though is Cape Crusader, the show where that scene happens, is on Amazon Prime, and I'm like, ugh.
What is that,
But-
brother?
Yeah, so,
Ooh.
yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait for that Blu-ray to happen. But it's cool.
Okay.
But back to Musky Musk, the worst billionaire of our time.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
one of the actually, okay,
No.
because is he the worst?
There's some bad ones on, but he's the worst that we talk about every week.
Okay, I mean, granted, there's another one that's also in this in the show this week.
Billionaires are not good people.
Huh?
Billionaires are not good people.
They are not.
Nope.
Still that lesson in my son every day.
Yes.
Twitter is suing a group of major advertisers over accusations that they held an illegal boycott against the platform formerly known as Twitter.
Oh, that's funny. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Do it. See how far you get.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Is it what am I supposed to do?
No, I'm telling. I'm telling. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. You.
I mean, for somebody who is heralding Twitter as like the town square where like there's a free market capitalism. We can't do what we want with our money.
Right. It's like free market capitalism is a boycott. Nandito.
Nani?
If I may speak,
Yes, please.
it's just once again very, it's giving. I didn't mean that y'all had the right to say things here.
Also, I was pointed out. This was pointed out to me by Ionized when I posted a story originally. Didn't he get on a stage not too long after this boycott and told specifically Bob Iger of Disney CEO fame, but all these companies that they could go fuck themselves?
Right. And when they did, and they left, and they said, "Cool, bet." Now you mad that they took their money and ran? Like,
There
my brother in Christ, make it sense?
there are very few things I enjoy more than to just see someone just go bet, give the one firm not in, then pick up all of their suitcases full of money and leave, and now we have to deal with Elon.
Yeah.
But this isn't over because this lawsuit activated a trap card.
Trap card open.
The industry group that Twitter is trying to sue disbanded today.
Oh.
The group that who is trying to sue?
The group that Twitter was trying to sue for the illegal boycott disbanded.
Oh.
So it's like,
GG.
sue who, motherfucker? Ha ha!
Trap card open. Disbanded company initiative. By sacrificing 2 cards out of my hand, we disband our initiative. You, like I say, cancel your battle phase. Oh, I put a card face down, and I end my turn.
The fact that he
You
quoted
are
like an
actually
exact line from Yu-Gi-Oh!
I did, because I watch a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I
And I
did.
play.
You are the actual words.
I place 2 cards face down, and I end my turn.
Love it. I love it. Love it.
I watch so much Yu-Gi-Oh!
So yeah, now that group just doesn't exist. And it's like, well, fuck, what do we do now? However, GOP policymakers, lawmakers, I can't even call them either of those things because they don't do either of those things.
Nah.
Are celebrating the fact that this organization no longer exists. No, so that could be one of the reasons, but they're saying that they were disbanded because There were only 2 people who actively worked in that group, and they did not have the money for this lawsuit.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So again, who you gonna sue? Can't sue nobody. There ain't nobody to sue, baby.
So,
But
hey, friend. Hey, who are you going to sue exactly? Are they in the room with us? A lawsuit? Do you mean what am I wearing that day?
oh yeah, this is my lawsuit.
Uh,
I'm gonna buy a suit and call it my lawsuit. When I go to prison, I'm gonna have a suit and I'm gonna call it a lawsuit. Wait, did I say prison? I meant the court.
Hello?
Shit. Boy, all this talk of Black August, man.
mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Yeah. Organize the prison system.
Indeed.
Just sue everyone who pulled out. Apple was on that list. I don't know who was on that list. I mean, look, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. If Apple was on that list, and Apple's my friend. Until they're not.
You know?
You want Musk to go for it? No. No. Not on the same side here. That's like saying I'm for a free Palestine, but I'm voting for Kamala. Like, no. Like when Epic was doing it, cool. When Musk is doing it, nah. I don't want that. Because then he won't shut up about it. I mean, look, we already have Tim Sweeney not shutting up about it. The last thing we need is Musk to not shut up about it.
It's just hot air.
It's giving my favorite commentary among many from the co-host of the Read podcast, which I am 2 episodes behind on and will probably be listening to sometime this week while I'm in the gym. Why can you rich people who have more money than God and refuse to do anything useful with it? If that's what you're going to do, then fine. Why can't y'all just be quiet while you do that? Like, y'all can't have your money and shut up at the same time. And I don't know why. Because the way that if I were these people and I would just be like, you know what? Nah. I'm good. I will never know the plights of normal people, and I can just let them be upset or do whatever it is that they're doing, and I don't have to offer my public commentary. I don't have to be seen. I don't have to be heard from. I literally don't.
I think most do. The ones that aren't are these fucking libertarian dude bros.
I want to ask a question. If you do you think Elon Musk is in this category?
Yes. In that same category as fucking Bushman, the old Bushman Twitter dude.
But
Dorsey.
Bushman what?
Who?
Jack Dorsey.
Oh, I don't know people.
I thought you said no. What I heard was Dorothy, and I'm just like, what in the yellow brick road is this relevant to this conversation? No, you were talking about.
I couldn't think of his name fast enough.
Mr. Meditation in South Africa went to go build a whole other app and said, "Nah, I'd rather just buy Twitter back." Okay.
Was it Andrees Horison or the VC dude? Who wrote like the AI manifesto or some shit? Like, nigga, if you was taking the time to write a fucking manifesto, the fuck are we doing here?
You know.
Questions not enough MySpace times among the filthy rich. Again, or like Peter Thiel, who Musk really wants to be, I feel, more than anything.
I mean,
other than his daddy.
Well, you know, he you know, we all can't have emerald mines.
You know,
benefit from apartheid.
Yeah. it's just that level. It's just that level of like wildness of just like him just being that person that is just like, oh, he knows what he's doing, and we see every day in real time he doesn't. Like
yeah, he's not smart, but he's all. Actually, no, that just contributes to us being able to see what he does every day. It's like, dude, you keep fucking talking. Shut up. Stop.
Right.
Like, if anybody needs to really stop tweeting, it's that motherfucker.
Right. Nobody asked you.
Right.
That motherfucker calling for a civil war in the UK, spreading misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nigga, you don't even live here. You don't go here.
He doesn't even go here.
How did he get here?
Never really. Nobody's supposed to be here.
Dodger, we don't need any more knife crimes.
I tried that.
No knife crimes.
No knife crimes. We do not condone knife crimes.
No.
You know something, Diogen here, because
really?
apparently they can't condemn knife crimes. And I should not condone knife crimes, but we do have a special mouse tool for just such an occasion. If I might present to you.
I'll take that one. I mean, there's the other one, the one I like the best. No, not that one. It's the other mouse tool. Yes, that one.
The other mouse tool?
We don't need
the
bricky.
No.
We don't
other
need
mouse tool.
Yeah, we don't need the bricky. No. We need the blicky.
Oh.
Let's see here. And other Twitter news. Oh yeah. Twitter is reportedly closing its San Francisco office.
Oh.
Don't look any further into that. No, don't do it at all. Nope. Everything is normal.
Oh wait, wasn't that the thing that was announced by what was her name? Linda Frappuccino?
The CEO, yes. Don't look any further into it than we're just not going back to that office. Nope, we're just not going back. There's no reason.
Imagine you get called back to the office to find that the office is closed.
Imagine. I'm like,
it's giving. How come this isn't working when I swipe my key card? Except that it's a whole building.
But
right.
Yeah.
Did I get fired?
Don't ask any questions.
Mm-hmm. You were real popping off about coming back to office. Now we ain't got no office. What's that like? What's that about?
We're moving to Texas. That's what we need to focus on. Do not worry about the fact that the building management has not been paid rent. Don't think about it. That is not why we are not in the building.
They won't let him get his sink back.
I have to say, it is absolutely giving. We told you so. I would like to pull out this Negrodamus card, right? Here's the Negrodamus card, right? Very nice, thick, weighty card stock. Remember when we said that there was a rash of companies promoting women to CEO positions just before or preceding things that are catastrophically bad, so that there's a person who takes the fall for it and no one ever blames it on the CEO previous or anything like that, or the consequences of their inciting actions?
So the Biden administration. Oh wait, no, that's POCs and women.
So you talking about? Are you talking about Aunt Sarah?
So I'm
among
sitting here.
many.
I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this and being like, the timing, interesting, remarkable.
She's doing great work, Sin. There's nothing to look forward, nothing to look back at. Nothing's happening. We're just getting ready to move to Texas.
No, we're just vibing.
Excuse me, I'm speaking. I am girl bossing my way through this. Girl bossing my way through this kicking out of this eviction. But it's not an eviction. Whatever the media reports, they're lying to you.
Sorry, can I make a request to roll back the tape just a little bit?
No, because that's how you get Trump.
I'm gonna take that risk. Here's the thing. Come close. And I want y'all to listen to me while I recount to you. Do you remember that not only a month or two after taking over Twitter, that half of the Twitter office assets were on sale on Amazon? Did we forget that happened? Are we surprised? We covered that in an article. Like, it had a list of we had a website with a list of everything they had on sale.
Most of it was gone though, which was a bummer by the time we covered it on the podcast.
My goodness gracious.
Herman Carmen chair for cheap. I was on an auction site looking for something good. Sell me something good.
Wow.
That was a really good tidy desk, as an aside.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Also, shout out to the Singapore office workers who took stuff home. Good for
As
them.
they should.
Yeah.
As they should.
What you gonna do? Come get it?
What you gonna do? Take it back from me? With what? With what money?
Excuse me, I'm girl bossing our furniture back. Thank you. In it with a Herman Miller chair for cheap after an office closure. Shit works. All right, so while every hacker at Black Hat is trying to figure out what Anka's passwords are by her clickety-clacking of her keyboard, what if I told you it was something much, much worse than that? Like, rolling back updates on Windows to make it vulnerable again, and then hack the Windows machine again.
Oof.
Security researcher Alan Levy from the company Safe Breach has discovered a vulnerability in Windows Update that allows attackers to downgrade and actually secure Windows and make it vulnerable. This is known as a downgrade attack. He presented his findings at Black Hat 2024. According to Bleeping Computer, Windows 10, 11, and Server are all at risk. Also, I'm glad that now the hackers that they show on these articles are vaping. Let's see. Through this vulnerability, an attacker can uninstall security updates that have already been installed on Windows system to open up old security flaws that were patched. In effect, the attacker rolls back the up-to-date Windows system to an older version with holes. Did I look up vaping? At one point, I did. I mean, why? What's up? When's the last time you cleared your cookies? What's that got to do with the Shutterstock image that they put in this PCWorld article? This isn't an ad. This is just the image that they put with the article. Yes, I was saying that the hacker is vaping. Need the hacker juice. A hacker can exploit this flaw to take full control of the update process and penetrate the Windows system, which will otherwise be secure because it's been sufficiently patched. Specifically, the flaw allows the attacker to update certain DLL files, drivers, and the NT kernel to an older version that makes them vulnerable to previously fixed issues. However, since Windows itself still reports that it's up to date, damn, okay, that's bad. Security tools currently don't recognize the issue, and even worse, Windows will no longer install future updates. Yes.
No, I'm just processing.
But yes, we will definitely. Rough year for Microsoft.
2 and 2 don't make 4 in this case. I don't. Okay.
If 2 is 2 is 4.
2 is 2.
And 4 is 8.
And 4 is 4.
Then what is this? Explain this. Make this make sense.
According to the IT blog Born City, Microsoft has been aware of this vulnerability since February 2024, but hasn't done anything about it yet. However, Microsoft is currently working on patching the problem. Until then, the company has published CVE 2024-38202 and CVE 2024-21302, which show how to limit damage until a fix is released. And Dodger says at least AI isn't collapsing, so all the billions they threw into it wasn't a bad move, right? Nah, I don't see
You know what? Actually, let me hush.
Ecology asks here, how does it work though? What access do they need to perform this? See, why? Why track me? I don't. Oops, that just went. This took me back. There we go. Oh, it's in German. Fun. Oh, but this pop-up is still in German. Go away. Go. I don't speak this language. Fine, I'll just look at the CVE. Damn it. PCWorld and websites everywhere. Please stop trying to track where I am going. Just put the link in place. Stop it. Let's see. Microsoft has been notified that an elevation of privileges vulnerability exists in Windows Backup, potentially enabling an attacker with basic user privileges to reintroduce previously mitigated vulnerabilities or circumvent some features of virtualization-based security. However, an attacker attempting to exploit this vulnerability requires additional interaction by a privileged user to be successful. Security. Let's see. A security researcher informed Microsoft of an elevation of privilege vulnerability in Windows Backup, potentially enabling an attacker with basic user privileges to reintroduce previously mitigated vulnerabilities or circumvent some features of VBS. For exploitation to succeed, an attacker must trick or convince an administrator or a user with delegated permissions into performing a system restore, which inadvertently triggers the vulnerability. Yeah, I imagine if they have physical access, they could just uninstall the patch. But this seems more or less like, hey, you installed a bad thing, it infects Windows Backup, and then tell somebody, hey, they need to reboot a system or do a system restore. And then it remotely uninstalls the patches. Or at least that's 38,202, 21,302. Damn it. Okay, this is the one just specifically for VBS. Azure Virtual Machine, excuse. Security researcher informed Microsoft of an elevation of privilege vulnerabilities in Windows 10, 11, and Server 2016 and higher base systems, including Azure Virtual Machines that support VBS for information, Windows For more information on Windows versions and VM SKUs supporting VBS. Okay, so this one doesn't necessarily give the package or the application used to push it back. So yeah, it can still be done remotely. It's going to take a lot of work to do. I feel like it won't take a lot of work. Social engineering for people who don't know things will be fairly easy. But yeah, I don't know. Just again, make sure you got your antivirus updated. Watch where you're going online. Don't be in Vegas this week. And if somebody calls you and says, hey, do a system restore, be wary of that.
If someone calls you and tells you to do a system restore and your name isn't a named person that I know who works at the company I work for, I feel like I don't need to finish the rest of that idea. I feel like we're here.
Yeah. Tricks on when to perform.
Because what you mean that someone just quietly just called you and said, hey, by the way, would you mind just doing this real quick? What?
Right.
What do you mean?
Who are you and why are you calling me? How did you even get my number?
Who are you people?
Ruin, that sounds like the best idea you've had yet. Yeah, go ahead. You do that. Also, where do you work? So I can make sure I don't use whatever services are about to be fucked up. Do you work at CrowdStrike?
Wow, yikes.
Speaking of CrowdStrike, who's ready for some tech tea?
Yeah.
So I heard that Microsoft said that Delta ignored the CEO, Satya Nadella's offer to provide them help with CrowdStrike.
You know what? I heard that too. Heard that too. Child.
Couldn't be me.
Not you giving us a whole, not using the whole hymnal though. You really were just like, like why?
Microsoft has responded to Delta Airlines criticism of Windows. Oh, it was Delta who said that shit last week, where it was like, oh yeah, Macs don't have these problems. I remember now. Microsoft has responded to Delta Airlines criticism of Windows and CrowdStrike after the giant IT outage last month. Delta CEO Ed Bastian wants compensation from both CrowdStrike and Microsoft for the estimated $500 million Delta lost due to the outage. Nah, dog, y'all just were doing some fuck shit, bro. But anywho, now Microsoft says Delta refused its free help on multiple occasions and even ignored an email from CEO Satya Nadella to Bastian.
Wow, we don't need no help.
I don't know what y'all use these weak sauce systems for, but maybe if you use better systems, you wouldn't have these problems. Oh, word? Bet. Okay.
Well, I mean, seeing as that was all Microsoft systems, I'm pretty sure even the most up-to-date ones were hit. So it wasn't so much weak systems as much as it was like.
No, I'm just saying that's the kind of thing that people do say. Like, that's the kind of nonsense that they would say.
But like in this case, it's like, no, Microsoft did fuck, like somebody at CrowdStrike did fuck up, but Delta was like, nah, we don't need your help, but also you need to pay us. Quote, Microsoft empathizes with Delta and its customers regarding the impact of the CrowdStrike incident, but your letter and Delta's public comments are incomplete, false, misleading, and damaging to Microsoft and its reputation, says Mark Cheffo, co-chair of Deckard's global litigation practice, in a letter on behalf of Microsoft to Delta's lawyers. Oh,
you hate to see it.
IBM. Ooh.
Yikes.
don't worry, you off the hook for this one.
Yeah.
Listen, they may own Red Hat, but
The lone IBMer in here.
I don't claim them. I barely claim. Knowing what they got going on, shoot.
So Delta was using IBM as a vendor in this case. Apparently, that's why they wouldn't let Microsoft help. That's just dumb. That's just dumb. Hey, you can bet they would try to use the offer to limit damages. You know what? No, like, fuck it. Delta's on some fuck shit. Like, I feel like this is retribution for them not supporting those Palestinian flight attendants. This is what they get for being just like big chested, going on Twitter and saying, we empathize with you. We would be scared too if we saw a Palestinian flag on an airplane.
They said that?
Yes.
Pack it up.
Delta was like, fuck our employees. We'd be scared of them too. It was a flag pin. A flag pin.
Yep.
You would have to be looking really, really close.
Or know what that is and what it
Exactly.
means.
Just it's not like they were wearing a keffiyeh.
No.
And that's what I would have been wearing on a Delta flight. Like, I dared the airports to challenge me.
They were not wearing like full like Palestinian like flag vests or
Nobody was in a
keffiyehs.
hijab.
No, nobody. Everybody was literally saying like, "Hey, we got it. Like, here's our little support right here. Our little tiny little act of defiance."
That's what that
and what it was.
That's what that
It's
American.
just
That's what that American flag pin controversy got you. So look at you.
Oh, it's gonna be American flag, but it's gonna be red. But it's not gonna be red, white, and blue. It's gonna be red, green, and black. So it's gonna be.
it's just the unnecessary
Hey, you
fear
said,
they
you
have
said I can wear
mongered.
American pin. There it is.
Like, y'all have removed people from planes
For literally balking. Come on now.
for taking up too much space, for having too big of a bag. But you're letting people yell at your attendants, consequence free, for wearing a single pin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all got it.
You got it. As far
Look,
as
I
I'm
heard
concerned, you got
Jim
it.
White. I heard Jim Whitehurst is free. Maybe he needs to go back to CEO. Maybe he needs to go back to be the CEO of Delta again.
No, because that's real. I just
Yeah. They said it with a whole fucking chest on their official Twitter account.
Mm-hmm.
Now look at them.
The fact that you said that with your whole.
that's exactly what they get.
Like, and it's worse because like instead of taking the time to try to fix the issue, they just canceled whole ass flights for like a day and just kept doing it all weekend. American Airlines, like I came here last week and said American Airlines was talking shit about Delta.
Cash shit. Yeah.
I was at the gate and the gate attendants were just talking mad shit about Delta while I was waiting to board a plane.
Yeah.
I just think out like
And just saying here, just like,
They were like, man, I was trying to go home, but like we just kept getting slammed with Delta cancellations. We had to put them on planes that put us behind.
that's what they get. That's what they get because how you gonna? People are so feeble-minded, and honestly, that's kind of some of the same stuff I was talking to you, Major, about what was happening at my job. You know,
Yeah.
they want to say prayers for Israel and all of that, but then you completely cast aside your Palestinian coworkers
Because
Right.
they're responsible for killing them.
Mm-hmm.
and then when our Palestinian coworkers speak up and like, hey, like what are you talking about? The conversation gets shut down.
Yeah, they stopped the whole luncheon for a Red Hat meetup because Palestinian protesters were about to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know they complicit. They know they complicit. They making
And
the
are.
money. They awarded the IOF an innovation award in 2022. Look how well these murderers implemented our systems. Look how well they implemented it. They can analyze AI images and rubber stamp lavender targets.
That kind of stuff pisses me off. Like but a singular pen, like you acting like people don't live in various places of the world, and like.
But Delta is an American company. This is why we will only allow American flag pens.
I'm more scared of that pen.
I mean, they said I live in America. Every time I see a U.S. flag, so I'm like, all right, yo, hey, roll your windows up.
I'll be like, my American flag is gonna be red, green, and black.
I live here because I had no choice at the time.
Nick, let me tell you something. As someone who's worked like global tech support, and I'm pretty sure Anka could sit there and back me up on this because she has the same job I did. People we talk to, we work for like Fortune 500 companies and shit, right? Like top of the top, creme de la creme, your banking systems. They don't know shit.
They don't. They really don't.
That's why I left Red Hat the first time.
They don't.
Because I can do their job a lot better and they're getting paid way more to be. But see, that was when I was on my capitalist grind mindset. So now I just don't fucking give a shit.
Indeed.
Don't tell them that. I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna run telling on the mountain, Ruin. Over the hills and everywhere.
Go tell it on the mountain.
Over the hills and everywhere. Oh, tell it on the mountain.
See, this is what I miss. So I was looking at old TikToks where I was putting the clips of these shows up at one point. And it's like, yep, just random, like, yeah, we're the only podcast I'll break out in hymnals in the middle of a fucking show. The only tech podcast, excuse me, we need to be very specific. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of podcasts where this happens. But the only tech podcast where this happens. But now here comes the part of the show that makes me feel good. Storage.
Yes.
They're finally coming out with 8 terabyte SD cards and 16 terabyte portable SSDs.
Oh wow.
I want to have one.
Oh.
Like now.
It's so much space on a tiny thing.
I know.
Oh wow.
Look, I just need a very big micro SD card to stick into my Steam Deck. That's all I want. That's really all I want right now. What's going on, Atomic? How you doing? Are they still prone to randomly dying? Wait, what? The SD cards? Or the Steam Deck? Because neither of mine have randomly died. I've had USB drives die. I think this one still works. I haven't used it in a while. I've got too many like USB drives here. Micro SD cards. I've not had a micro SD card die on me yet. But then again, I feel like I don't keep them around long enough. Accidentally take apart your Steam Deck while forgetting to remove the card. Ooh. Oh no, we shouldn't do that. That sounds like a bad time. In other news, Boeing recruiters seek to recruit Turkish shooting. Stop, bro. Yo, Ray Key, why? They still having a whistleblower problem over there?
Well,
or they just coming for everybody else now? Have one micro SD card randomly die, but good brands have 5-year warranties. Depends if we hear about it. They heat dissipation transferring terabytes of manga though. Damn. Nah, it ain't manga I got. It's a whole bunch of video files I need to move. But honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I was sitting talking to Tykel about it earlier. Like it was either yesterday or today, and yeah, I don't know. Until I mean, granted, I trust SanDisk. That's the thing. I will trust SanDisk.
Yeah,
but I guess if the speeds aren't there, because I think he said like the speeds on these things aren't really that quick. Maybe it ain't the move. However, I don't see them talking about the speeds other than, you know, them using the UHS 1 standard. Oh wait, the maximum speed for these cards is 10 megabytes per second. Okay, yeah. 10 megabytes per second. Yeah, that's a camera speed. I don't know. My Steam Deck is behind me. I don't know how fast the SD card on my Steam Deck is. But I mean, it plays game. It loads games okay. But yeah, it won't be for anything fast. But I mean, we still have the PCIe 5 devices. So you're talking about like your external hard drives, your external SSDs. It's not bad. Make them small enough. Plug them into. Oh yeah. Genki launched a portable SSD drive on Kickstarter the other day.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. It's called the Kicks. No, I forgot what was it. I forgot what it was called. Save Point. Little SD card that fits on the back of your Steam Deck or your ROG Ally. And it also leaves a port open. It gives you a USB port that way you can actually still fucking charge the device while using the storage. MagSafe compatible? What does that even mean? What do you mean MagSafe? Oh, you could just put this on the back. Oh wow, okay. Oh, that's dope. It'll magnetically magnetically attach to the back of your iPhone, so you can use it on the iPhone 15 Pro.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
That is fucking dope, bro. I like that.
That is cool.
That is pretty cool.
That's cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh wow, yeah, that's right. You could. Oh man, imagine having it. Let's show an example right now. Like you could sit there and install Windows on it. You just put Windows on that save point.
Ooh.
I'm kind of seeing, you know.
You see the vision.
I see the vision.
See the vision.
It's like the device, like, so it does not come with the drive, obviously.
Right.
It's like $39. I mean, it seems like you can get one with a drive, but they like they sell the device without the storage in it. Let's see. After spending 7 years working in the Frenches for the Guillemot family, any killing of my dreams these days would just be beating a horse that is already dead. Let's see, never mind. That's crazy. So people can roll back updates and hack me? No way. What do you think they were gonna do to the ROG Ally and the Lenovo Legion Go and the MSI Claw? Shit, I still think they could do that to a fucking Linux one. They can do it to the Steam Deck.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I want one of these. I want one of these now. I am here now. At $34, I mean, $40 ain't that bad for it. And like I still have the 64 gigabyte SD sitting somewhere in the house. Steam OS is unhackable. Only Microsoft shit is. Well, then I guess I just know enough Linux to be dangerous.
Just enough.
Just enough. Just enough.
Speaking here, I am telling I don't know anything.
You know enough. You'll get that RHCSA yet.
I gotta renew it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Ain't it based on Ansible now?
Yeah. Well, no, that's the RHCE.
Oh.
Yeah. Still gotta do it.
Need some CD mounting software for Linux? This is mount. The mount command. Yo, let's just take a moment to appreciate the security of these portable devices. Kevin Mitnick can't whistle into them to start a nuclear war, but he's dead. Like Damon Tools read multiple formats. Oh. If you hit me up later, maybe I can help you out with that. I might know what you're talking about. I might not. I don't know. But if I can be a resource, let me know. Speaking of Steam Deck, though, the most popular Steam Deck games for 2024. Oh, yeah. Wait. I thought you were coming up Saturday. Cool. Well, if you're coming up Saturday, it's cool. See you there. Nick, you should come Saturday. Yeah, so the most popular games for the Steam Deck in July 2024. Also, welcome. This is Game News Now. Elden Ring is still number 1, followed by Stardew Valley.
Whoa, what?
I mean, it's a Steam Deck.
True.
Balatro.
Yep.
Baldur's Gate 3. No Man's Sky. Dave the Diver.
Yes.
Hades. Grand Theft Auto 5. Vampire Survivors. Fallout 4. Red Dead Redemption 2. Slay the Spire.
Yep.
Deep Rock Galactic Survivor.
Got that too.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Got that.
Hades 2.
Don't have that.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Forza Horizon 4. And we all know why.
Yep.
Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix Dash.
Yes.
Word
Yes.
salad.
Word
Yes.
salad. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. And Hogwarts Legacy.
Yep.
Ew.
Like, as I can definitely contest. I have a few of the games on that list on my Steam Deck. Like Stardew, Balatro.
I am still
Dave the
surprised
Diver.
Balatro is up on this list. Like that.
Oh
that
no,
is
nope. I'm
no,
not
not for
surprised at all.
you. Oh, you're not surprised.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because I played it, and that game is strong. That game is strong.
Especially if you're just like, if you have like a dash of math nerd in you.
Yes.
So
And you love the randomness to it, and you can see patterns. Yeah.
So on my Plex server, you know, I'm like 5-6 months behind. I just got to the Balatro craze.
Yes.
And then I'm looking at it, I don't get this. I just don't. Maybe I'll get it if I played it, but just watching other people play this, I do not get what is happening. I do not see it. I'm moving on.
Right, because it's like it's card-based roguelite, but in poker hands. And then you have jokers that augment the poker hands.
Bless
God bless
Excuse me.
So
Sorry.
you have 3 types of cards. You have jokers, you have planet cards, and you have tarot cards. Now, tarot cards can add jokers and augment the deck in making different cards have different properties, which is like glass, steel, wild cards, and also gold and stone. Those are good. And then you have like jokers that also augment the hand too. One of my favorite jokers is half joker, which basically adds multiplier for every like three of a kind or less. So basically, if you do 3 card combinations, which is like a pair, high card, a pair, and 3 of a kind, you get more multiplier for that. And then you have like your different blind sets that have like chip limits, and so you basically are trying to make hands that would make enough chips to clear that. I think it's like clear that bet. So you have small bet. I think it's like
A
small
small blind
blind,
and
big
a big blind.
yeah, small blind, big blind, and boss blind. And then when you clear, and then the boss blinds have like different demodifiers that basically say like, oh, all cards are face down, or there's like a random card will be um
So
deleted or something like that.
if you've ever played a game like to kind of step into just like the general like ballpark of the mechanics of the game without talking about the specifics of Balatro, if you have ever played a card game like Phase 10, if you have ever played a card game like Flux, if you have played a card game like Munchkin, or any things like that, if you like those games, Balatro is going to be a game that you like.
Right.
Because all of those have things where you play cards and it goes and they like modify the rules of the cards that follow whenever you play them.
Right.
If you do this, then this happens.
It's specifically Flux, because how Flux works, where it has like how the different rules play, and like you have rule cards, and then the rules like change every so often. Yeah. So
yeah, if you are a person who
like every other card based game.
If you don't like card games, Balatro is not for you. If you do not like math, if you don't like roguelikes, also not for you. And if you do not like math, also not for you. Because it's a game of math and pattern recognition and playing with rules.
And like building like Joker combinations, comparing to where they land, as opposed to like, all right, I'm gonna pick all these cards and this is my thing combo. It's like, oh, I know I'm gonna go with this Joker. I'm gonna start moving towards this, or I'm gonna move towards straights, or I'm gonna like focus heavily on 4 of a kind, or I'm gonna work like flushes or so. Another Joker I like is like there's a combo that I like to use, which is called 4 fingers, and another one called shortcut. So 4 fingers means your flushes and straights only require 4 cards, and shortcuts means you can use every other card to make a flush or a straight. So if it's like ace, deuce, like just say like king, queen, jack, 10, that's a normal flush. I mean, that's a normal straight, right? And then you would but when you have 4 fingers, you can just use you could just go ace, king, ace, queen, jack, ace, queen, jack, 10, instead of not adding the 9 at the end of it. And then with shortcuts, you could do like queen, like king, jack, queen, jack, 9, 7, and then that's a straight. So that's a wonderful combination. So yeah, if it's not for you, my brother, it's not for you. But when I tell you dessert, you wonder why it's on that list. It's on that list because it's a bad 2 million strong. It sold 2 million copies. It's been only out for like 2 months. It's that game.
It feels like the hype that I see around it feels a lot like what I saw people get into when they discovered or rediscovered Vampire Survivors, and that very much felt like that, and I love that for y'all.
Yeah. And another game came out today. It's called, I think it's like Dungeon and Degenerate Gamblers.
Yeah,
but
Ray
it's
King
like,
just mentioned it in chat.
Yeah, it's like Balatro, but instead of poker, it's blackjack. And it like, I played the demo I played all the demos. I played the demo for Balatro in February, and I played DNDG for June in June, and I loved it. I got a key from Belatro's devs. I didn't get one for Dungeon and Degenerate, so I just bought that. And I got a good deal on Green Man Gaming, so I was like, I'm gonna play it anyway, so it's all good. I just need to know where I stand. It's cool. I'm gonna buy it.
Sin, just not sure if you're aware, there's a lot of static or something coming from your microphone.
That is not static. That, my friends, is the sound of cooking.
Oh.
Okay.
Well.
That being said,
Mm-hmm.
There'll be food appearing on screen in short order.
Momentarily.
There'll be a hand delivering a plate.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to go back real quick and address a comment here where King says, not to trash Steam Deck, love it, but legitimately these are all pretty much early, no requirement games or games with big enough budget to optimize on that level. But I mean, that's the thing, like I don't think anybody was going to use a Steam Deck or any of the mobile handheld games to be like, yo, we need to push the most graphics.
It's Steam Deck.
But also I feel like it goes to a lot of these big budget games. Like, I don't know, stop moving the needle of what what a potato system is.
Yeah, it's
like, I feel like your potato system should be a Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Or whatever, whatever that least common denominator is. I'm not saying like 486, but
right.
At least like the potato be the Steam Deck, and we go from there.
Right. It's people playing games that they like on this thing that they like, and majority of those things they like can run easily on the Switch. But it's them playing their games on the Steam Deck, and it's like, okay, because when I play Balatro on Steam Deck, it's like, oh cool, I know this thing's gonna run. I know it's gonna run. I know it's gonna sip power like a champ. Same with Dave. It's like same with Dave. Same with Slay the Spire. It's gonna sip it. But then, you run in games like Cyberpunk, but then it also runs games like Witcher and Cyberpunk and Red Dead fairly well. And so people feel comfortable playing these games on a decent enough system that plays the game in a decent enough way. Like, things like that.
I mean, I still run into games that, may be like playable or something like that, and it's still an issue to play. I kick them out. I mean, it's great that there's higher end options now, like the ROG Ally X, to really open things up. But there are some games that just should run but don't.
And that's fine.
And that's unfortunate. And I chalk that up, at least with the Steam Deck, I still chalk that up to Proton.
Right.
The fact that, again, you can't run everything through Windows emulation. Like, it still needs regular Windows to do regular. Like, I can't play as much as Dragon Age Origins is Steam Deck verified. I still I couldn't get it to run through Origin. I couldn't get it to run, or whatever the EA app is now. I'm pretty sure if it was on Steam, well, actually I think it is on Steam now. I can't remember, but like I could probably, I should be able to play it, but it was missing some DLLs, and I was like, well, that sucks because this is a Linux box and this is a Windows emulation, and it's a very restricted one. What the fuck do I do here? And I kind of got upset and walked away. But I mean, Sony Via Ultra Portable with Win XP is all I need. That's what Southwest said too. That's how they didn't get affected by CrowdStrike. Let's see here. Speaking of portable gaming systems that could also be used for home systems, the Switch is very close to matching lifetime PS2 sales in the US.
Which is great. Which is pretty cool because the PS2 is a beast. I would say I knew a lot of people who bought a PS2 just strictly on the back of on the DVD functionality, like in order to watch movies. Like I still use my PS2 to watch movies, to watch DVDs until like I
Really?
got my PS3. Yeah, for a while I did. For a while I did. Until I got my PlayStation 3, and then it was just like,
I mean, that was the reason why I got my how I got my PS2 for Christmas. Oh, it's a DVD player.
Yep. It's like once you sell on that, it's like it plays games, but also plays movies.
And like Diogen said, it was the cheapest DVD player on the market.
It was the cheapest because a lot of like DVD players at that time were like
almost 2 times a PS5, a PS2.
$300 and $400. Yeah. So when you could buy this for like maybe like $299, upwards of like $199 when I got mine, like it was by far at the time the cheapest DVD player for in a while.
Shoot, I think the PS3 was no. I'm trying to remember how much Blu-ray players were back then. I want to say the PS3 was about the same price as a damn Blu-ray player back then.
Yeah.
But I mean, also it will play video games, so I guess there's some value add with it.
Plus, I got my PlayStation 3 up and around the $299 price drop when it was like that one dude in the white shirt. Yeah.
You talking about Kevin Butler?
Yeah, Kevin Butler. Yeah, that's why I got mine around the man. I got mine around the Kevin Butler years and
VP of insert whatever random ass shit here.
Yeah.
Ricky says, I remember when Netflix came on disc, not the movies, but the application itself. I was there. Yep, I remember that.
Me too. I had the PlayStation 3 disc.
But by the time I got the PS3, it was an app, so I missed out on it. But I do remember you had to get the PS3 app on.
I had the PlayStation 3 disc and I had the Wii disc.
Oh my!
That was nuts.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah.
Nick. For what it's worth, the 360 was the cheapest HD DVD player.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick.
They picked it. Boy, Don Matrick, boy, ladies and gentlemen, Don Matrick.
Oh, the HD DVD.
Donnie Matt, everybody, Donnie Matt.
That was
a year.
No, who was that? That was the dude who did EA after the fact. Not Riccatello.
With the
Peter Moore.
Peter
Moore.
Tattoos, yeah.
That was Peter Moore. Yeah. Peter Moore, I think, was 360. Don Matrick was Xbox One.
He came in tail end, and just as the Xbox One came in, because he was the one that was like instrumental with the Kinect in the 360. And then was like, because that's why he made the brilliant choice of including Kinects in all Xbox Ones.
See, the Red King says, I remember with Sony not liking that people were installing Linux on the PS3s and they completely took out the install OS option. No, they were all for it until they realized that people were using that option to pirate.
Yep.
I don't know if it was pirating or home. Like it was most definitely homebrewing.
It was homebrewing with an option
which leads to piracy. But then I don't know if installing the other OS was leading to it. It may have been a way, but yeah, Sony's like, look, if anything gets anybody into breaking our encryption, we're turning it off.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that upset me.
Yeah,
when that happened. I remember installing Linux on my PS3, and it was like one of the happiest days of my life. But then I just like, okay, it was another one of the projects of, cool, I did it. I have no use for this. Back to Winch UK.
It's like I did it because I thought I could, because I wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. That's about all. That's the only reason why I do anything nowadays. It's because I wanted to, because I could do it. Rick King says Nintendo probably would have less piracy concerns if they stopped this Nintendo tax BS. Yes. a lot. I mean, again, a lot of these console manufacturers, a lot of these publishers would have less piracy issues if they stop charging out of the ass for their content.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because if you make it.
To answer Atomic Cow's question from earlier, now that I remember, yes, I did see the Doom 1 and 2 collection stuff get announced today. Yes, John Riccatello, or however you pronounce his name, ruins everything he touches.
Oh yeah.
We are definitely of the we hate John Riccatello.
We were doing our big one. We were doing our big one when during that Unity snafu. Like,
to speak his name into the air is to summon the evil. Speak his name 3 times, and next week Unity will start charging by the vertices. Jimmy Ritz crackers.
Piracy is an availability issue. I mean,
yeah, it's an availability issue. Like, if it's not available to you because you cannot afford it because it is priced ass out.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's priced out, and consumer like collector gouge, or you can't get the game because of licensing or whatever else. Then
the game price just went up $70 fucking bucks.
Right, and it's just like, oh, I don't want to try to play. Why won't my tongue work? I don't feel like spending $300 and getting a copy of Earthbound. I'm just gonna go find it.
I mean,
it's on NSO. I don't want to pay that $20.
Oh,
I don't want to pay the $20.
I'm sorry. At that point, I'm like, it is there though. They should charge. They should actually just sell you the ability to play those games offline. I told you,
they bring back Virtual Console.
Yeah, they really should do that. Like,
they shot themselves in the foot when they took away Virtual Console. Like, they really did. Because, like I say, I can play it on. But like I said, I have NSO. I maintain NSO, but I also have it on my PlayLad, and I can play it on my PlayLad, so it's all good. I can play Earthbound whenever I want. Because I can't call it.
I know why you do it. It doesn't mean I have to like it.
Yeah.
I know why you do it. Does not mean I have to like it.
Yeah, and I'm also still looking for a new new PlayLad.
Speaking of things that are gone forever, Game Informer.
Oh man.
I still got my Game Informers. Still got a couple of my Game Informers.
Dang.
It was such a good magazine.
Yep, GameStop has.
Let's pour one out for a real one.
Yeah.
I ain't got no 40s.
I met Dan Reichert a couple of weeks ago at EOU's. That was pretty cool. GameStop has pulled the plug on Game Informer. And what's really fucked up is the fact that while all of them were let go, somebody still had access to the Twitter account, logged into it, said a proper goodbye, and then GameStop was like, we need to shut that Twitter account down.
Yep.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
So yeah, it's almost like, nah, y'all don't get to say shit. You're done.
Mm-hmm.
So do you remember the days when UB and EA were like, yeah, fuck GameStop? In the used game market, we're going to charge $10 online passes for used copies. Yep. Glad that shit did not last long. Now they got season passes and battle passes and shit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not the GameStop crypto.
Oh yeah, Ruin had mentioned something on my stream once about GameStop's Game Informer's coverage of like Dragon Age Veilguard.
Oh yeah, weren't they doing something about that?
Yeah, they were doing it because you know how Game Informer does like those big cover spreads, and then they do like exclusive coverage where they like show off screen caps and talk about things, and then they'll have like you know, like you go to the website and then you can like access exclusive stuff. All that's gone. They say all that's gone because it closed in the midst of that coverage, and so all that like exclusive stuff, all that's gone. You can't see that.
Rick King says, I remember the first time I heard the word season pass, I was at the midnight launch for Gears of War 3, and then that sweaty nerd described what a season pass was and took my innocence.
Damn.
They were the exclusive media for all the pre-release stuff for the new Dragon Age. Damn.
Yeah, which is wild because it's like, damn, we ain't gonna see all it. We ain't gonna see any of that.
See, that was the last good thing about GameStop other than the store employees. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so long to a good one. Hope all the employees find work elsewhere. I know it's hard, especially in games media, or actually just anywhere in gaming. And I'm hearing journalism is dead. So,
Oh,
I mean,
the YouTube. Oh, the YouTube is now.
Huh?
Ruin says that the YouTube channel is down.
But I'm pretty sure they're locked out of that.
Hold on.
Like, I'm pretty sure they shut the Twitter down because they had somebody still had access to Twitter. Ziff Davis is hiring. Yeah, they did buy CNET. That was one of the stories I cut this week. But yeah, let's hope those employees get back on their feet. And speaking of labor, UK Actors Union Equity introduces minimum rates to address systemic low pay for video game performers. This is an unprecedented step in the right direction. The new rates are solely intended for AAA game development rather than any developers. Further, they are minimum fees as a starting point for negotiation. Excuse me. So good for them. Good for them. Again, we are a pro-labor podcast. Anything that the labor unions are doing, we support it.
Pro-labor, pro-union.
That's right. Go form a union at your workplace today. The Game Informer vault is filled with so much good stuff, preserved unopened games. Oh man. Oh yeah, yep, straight. That wasn't included in my list, mainly because I think I talked about it. We talked about it last week. But yes, the voice actors are officially on strike. They not at this point. They're not saying they're doing any boycotts. But yes, voice actors are on strike. Oh. That's one thing I did send you, Kev. I meant to point out. It is not just the voice actors. It is actually like the motion capture artists as well.
Right. Mm-hmm. Basically, everybody that does performances.
Yeah.
Through.
There's someone out there who's got to be lurking. That's like, yeah. So I'm pro Pinkertons. Cash me outside. We don't fuck with the ops around here.
Nope.
Who's ready for some streaming news?
I was going to say, you're not going to be able to catch me outside because you might catch this band well before then.
Believe it or not, I have some streamer tea.
Ooh.
Do you though?
Ooh.
I'm going to say like what I would consider tea only because it involves CrowdStrike.
Oh, I'm looking at the second article. I wasn't even paying attention to the first article. I'm looking at the second article.
Oh,
I was just like,
that one? Yeah, there's that one too.
Yikes.
That one is also stuff too, which Anka, I might have to ask you a question when we get to that one, but be ready.
Okay.
The YouTuber, North Carolina resident, Mr. Beast, blames terrible Beast Games conditions on CrowdStrike outage. I'm gonna call bullshit.
You know, considering the subtitle for this article, Which they contestants say that food, water, and prescription medicine and clean underwear were withheld. Just I have a couple of questions.
I've also heard.
Does CrowdStrike handle water distribution?
I'm going to say no.
Do they manufacture clothing and textiles?
I'm going to say no.
They don't. Are they involved in farming or agriculture?
I could make an argument that they do.
Do they build aqueducts? Are they plumbing specialists?
I'm going to say no to that as well.
Okay.
Also, they could be involved in textiles. We don't know what a textile plant's infrastructure looks like. Ricky says CrowdStrike knocked out their network, so the panty vending machine in the break room was offline.
The panty vending machine. I'm crying. Oh my god.
But yes, I've also heard firsthand accounts. I've heard a firsthand account of what goes into making a Mr. Beast video when it involves contestants, and what was described to me did not sound like a CrowdStrike issue.
Wait.
It sounded like, hey, food, water, and prescription medicine won't available.
You know, I'm just saying it's not giving, you know. There's a thing it was supposed to give, and it was not giving that. So
I guess they're gonna miss the panty raid.
Oh my god.
you know something, Aka, it was so nice knowing you.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Oh gosh. I saw an opportunity.
So again, the Time story is filled with anecdotes from over a dozen contestants who say they were mistreated by organizers like this. One contestant said she had initially been denied the food she required to take her medication and had been told by staff members that she didn't actually need to eat. After asking repeatedly, she was given half a banana.
Does CrowdStrike grow bananas?
I'm more concerned about, does CrowdStrike like answer questions via human beings?
You know, I feel right. Like some of this. See, this is where I can blame CrowdStrike. See, if CrowdStrike hadn't messed up that initial situation, that $10 gift card would have been able to buy people the food that they needed, right? I think that's how that's supposed to go.
So Nicology says here, so when they say CrowdStrike, do they mean their brand of striking crowds of people with poor conditions? CrowdStrike might be in cahoots with Chiquita Banana.
Oh no.
Ruin says CrowdStrike stole half a banana. But Mr. Beast isn't apologizing, at least not yet. In fact, he's not even quoted in the Times. I mean, but the New York Times is shit at their job anyway. So, instead, the New York Times received a text message from a spokesperson for Mr. Beast that blamed external factors, including CrowdStrike, instead of any poor planning on its part. In a text message, a spokesperson for Mr. Beast said the shoot was unfortunately complicated by the CrowdStrike incident, extreme weather, and other unexpected logistical and communications issues. The spokesperson said Mr. Beast had started a formal review and had taken steps to ensure that we learned from this experience.
We're listening and we hear you, and we will be taking steps in future to make sure to avoid incidents like this. Thank you so much for your openness and transparency as we learn from our experiences at this time. Head ass. Like that, get out of here.
Red King says, real talk though, my issue with Mr. Beast has always been that he is basically the king of performative charity. Yeah, that's my big issue with Mr. Beast as well. And
you said that's your big
I don't
issue?
give a fuck. I mean,
Hold on
I
for a little bit.
don't have any other issues other than I just don't trust him.
No, you just said that's your big issue, and I'm just like, oh, I feel special. We only have one.
Because I don't watch any of his content. I don't know who he is other than he does random ass shit, gets paid a lot from YouTube, and then uses this money for charity. And it's like, this does not seem sustainable. If anything, this is like where capitalism and charitable organization, or where capitalism and charity meets, and it's like at a very dangerous point. Like, if you are okay enough with say, I'm actually going to create Squid Game, like, that's it. Like, you say that statement is okay, you are not a good person. Have you ever seen some of those Gen Alpha Mr. Beast stands, Children of the Court? My son likes Mr. Beast. He keeps talking about Mr. Beast. I just do not understand it. I do not engage with those conversations. But also, it's the thing where my son now is talking about Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and buying mansions and shit, and he wants to be rich. I'm like, I say, Marx and Engels, I have failed you. Lenin, I have failed you. Chavez, Castro, Guevara, I have failed all of you.
Kids gonna like what they like. Like my daughter, she like Roblox dramas. I don't like Roblox. She do. And so it's like me, it's basically, I would love if she sat down and watched like My Little Pony or Rainbow Bright or whatever show constitutes that little girls like to watch with that are not 80s representations. But I digress. I would like her to watch that stuff. She likes Roblox dramas. Her big sister likes Roblox dramas. Her little baby brother likes Roblox dramas.
Take it easy, Atomic. What do you mean by Roblox dramas?
Dramas that are set and filmed and choreographed in Roblox.
Okay, so I feel like my son watches some of that shit too.
Right. And I mean, sometimes it's like, yeah, this is kind of like, okay, this is not appropriate, but it's like she's watching it and I'm like, we need to monitor this.
Can we ban Scooby-Doo in chat?
Right.
I've only seen that reference in small places and I'm like, the fuck are we doing?
Right. But I'm just like, yeah.
Skibidi toilet.
Yeah. Skibidi toilet,
What is this?
That's from Gary's mind. Yeah.
Yeah, brain rot. Literal fucking brain rot.
Right. So, but it's like kids are often going to gravitate what they have access to, and a lot of times, what a lot of kids have access to is YouTube.
Again, my thing is it's not so much he likes watching Mr. Beast. It's the fact it's what he's extrapolating from it.
Yes.
Where it's like, if Mr. Beast talked about literally anything else,
yes,
or showed literally anything else, like maybe we'd be cool. But no, it's hey, millions of dollars, fast cars, big houses. Like,
yes.
I feel like he's like one video and just a child barrier away from like the fucking alpha male bullshit. Like, I feel like this is like the young man to alpha male pipeline. And it's like, I'm
not saying like the alpha male side, but I'm definitely saying like the closer to the Pauls. And I don't, it's like, yeah, it's one of them like, yeah, of course we're going to drive fast cars. And like kids are aspiring to be influencers as opposed to, other...
So do you mean like the particular streamer featured in the next article?
Segue? Indeed. Segue.
Donald Trump appeared on Forcibly Push with Leg live stream with Aiden Ross. Then things got weird.
Is this your man?
This your man's?
Is this your app?
This your
I
man's?
mean, let's
So,
start with the fact that we
nope.
were on Kick. Let's start there.
Yes. So this brings my first question. Anka, I said I had a question for you.
Mhm.
Have you left Kick?
I haven't been on there since it's almost been a year since I've been on there.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
I don't stream
You
there
want to
at
know?
all.
You want to know? You want to know who hasn't left? That one person.
Which one? There's
I don't know.
So
There was
many.
only.
There's so many.
I don't know. There was only one who came through here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that dude.
Oh.
What a time! What a time!
Does he still show up in your chat, Kev?
Hmm?
Does he still show up in your
Oh.
chat?
Oh yeah. Every so often, yeah.
I forgot about that too.
But see, I done spoke my piece and counted the 3 on that. I have no back and forth with it. I'm like, that's you.
Listen, he's
I said
making
the
that
one. I
he's
said the
making that
one.
money that requires that contracting for.
Right. I said it. I said, look, I have said the warnings.
A strong,
have
independent business owner.
I have said the warnings. I said whatever needed to be said, and he comes in and we have no issues.
I mean, that's
Look,
great.
Yeah. But it's
you
like,
don't just
but
come
it's
talk.
like
Nah, I mean, I'm a
'cause
person
I
who
am
give
in-
enough people enough rope to let them fucking hang themselves.
I don't
Like
give
I have
them-
no.
I don't give them the rope. I just say, look, see them gallows? Don't go over there. That's all I say. That guillotine, don't stick your head there. Whatever happens, happens.
Nah,
I'm not
I would
finna-
just rather just walk them over there.
Because I tell you, yeah. Because see, when I do it, because what I tell you on countless times, I don't go 2 directions with nobody. That's back and then forth. I don't do
Period.
none of that. Okay.
Period.
So if you say it's hot over there, it's hot over there. Cool. I'm not gonna be there to see it, but you got it. And so
Mhm.
and so that's what happens. We don't have no issues because again, I'm not gonna bring up forcibly push with leg, and you good over there where you at. But where you gonna find me? Right here on this purple side.
Yeah, we got problems here. I mean,
We got
look,
problems.
I
We
will
got problems
also,
here, but
I
it's
will
not.
also
But
like
it's not
to have
forcibly
my
push
Mastodon
leg problems.
I will also like to have my Mastodon moment with streaming, with live streaming as well.
Right.
But yeah, resources have restricted that movement.
Right. So I'm
we're
here
for
until-
now, but
Right. I'm here until I'm not here.
Yeah.
And then y'all catch me on YouTube. That's where I'm at.
nah, not even that even has those problems. But I don't know.
But see,
I could see
but-
I could see YouTube, but also that's Google and they're killing Palestinians. Yeah.
Everybody's
I mean,
killing Palestinians.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's
Like,
hard to
bro,
be an ethical consumer
bro,
under capitalism.
You can't be a consumer under capitalism. You can't
Yes,
be a-
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Everybody's
That's
killing Palestinians, bro.
Oh,
The thing, all we can do is support the ones who don't do it as much. That's all we can.
You know,
All we can do, bro.
Mm.
All we can do is speak out, speak up, stand on business, and don't
Let's
support
see.
the gross offenders, and just do the best we can do.
Live was it? Was it on live? What was it on live? I forget what the damn.
Right.
But
it's
can I
installed
just-
somewhere. Anywho,
Let me just ask a very real and honest question about this article.
Yeah.
Are we given the streamer that was mentioned and the platform they were on? Are we surprised?
No.
Like,
Never were.
Like-
Never were.
like,
Never
have
were.
you looked? Did you like? Is it just me looking at this article and being like, with all the journalism that there was for you to work on today, you picked the most
Sin.
hot, like the
Sin.
most unworthy subject.
Sin. It's the Verge.
Mhm.
It's the Verge.
It's a Verge.
What did you expect?
Listen, I expect better from things that rhyme with merge, okay?
Don't expect it from The Verge.
As much as I love as long as I love the merge,
Fuck
I
The
do
Verge.
not like the Verge.
Let's see. Ray King says, to rewrite that the focus on becoming an influencer is the modern equivalent to the rap dream of the early 2000s. Oh, most definitely. My son,
yeah.
look, I've not had more adoration from my son than when he discovered that I was a YouTuber.
Because
And that made me feel good because he started saying that when I lost my job, my actual day job. So I could have been loathing in self-pity, but he's like, oh, Dad, you're a YouTuber. I love the fact that you're a YouTuber. And it made me feel good. And I've been living in that delusion ever since.
Right, because that is
no, not all.
No, cause cute. It's you and your son finding common ground and middle ground, that wonderful middle ground that a lot of our dads did not have. A lot of us and our parents did not have that wonderful, delightful middle ground where it's like, yay, my parent does the things that I like, is a part of the things that I like. Yes, like. So that's often cool. Like,
and again, we've also covered the fact that he's telling his classmates that I'm a YouTuber and where they can find me. And I'm like, dude, do not tell your first grade.
I'm not kid, sir. Yeah, I'm not kid friendly. I'm not kid friendly.
Do not do this,
son. I'm not kid friendly. I just want to let you know. Yeah, because I hope
these kids' parents also have their kids on YouTube Kids where I am not searchable. Yeah. Like, do not do this.
I too made the not so much a mistake, but I mentioned to some of my family that I do stream, and then find out that my cousin does stream, and then my cousin has like pulled up and like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm here to support you, and I'll be like, hey, shout out to cousin Wavy. I talk to so I pull up at hers and she pulls up on mine, and we just kind of like, hey, cuz, and then that's how we roll. And that's my cousin, y'all. So, but it's good to find that lovely commonality with your family. So yes, support that.
Rick King says at least he isn't comparing you to like Dr. Disrespect Man's just got that malpractice suit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like
about to get the Mr. Pibb treatment.
Right.
That's not a malpractice suit. That was a whole malpractice tuxedo at this point.
Ooh.
That was a malpractice jumpsuit. That was the suit. That was the suit coat, the waistcoat, the trousers,
the cummerbund,
the tie, the cufflinks, all of it. Malpractice walk-in closet. Why does that feel like a domain? Why does that feel like a domain expansion? I love it.
What, only majors?
No, domain expansion. Malpractice walk-in closet.
Oh my God, please.
So let's see. The stream with Trump may drive just as much controversy. At one point in the interview, Ross presented Trump with a Rolex watch.
Find a rich man to watch. Could be me though.
A rich man.
Yeah.
The two continued the live stream with Trump offering one-word comments on a list of celebrities and politicians, including Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Finally, at the end of the stream, Ross presented Trump with another gift, a Tesla Cybertruck with a custom wrap featuring the now famous picture of Trump after he was shot at during a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. The stream ended with Ross and Trump streaming from the Cybertruck as YMCA played them out. Also, I want you to... Well, hold on. Okay, the video is flipped. He's hiding his right ear. Oh, no. No, he's not. That's the ear he got shot at.
That's the ear. That's the ear. Or as you can see, the ear is healed.
Oh, this ain't it. I thought they were going to show the actual picture of the Cybertruck. because I've seen the picture of that damn Cybertruck, and like I saw it out of context. I was like, who the fuck wraps a damn Cybertruck in a Trump wrap?
Mm-hmm.
But I imagine
anybody who can clear a check, man. The check cleared, bet.
But yeah, now I know it was apparent. I have a feeling it was from this.
Yep.
Saying this outside of the realm of general politics, the fact that we've idolized and put these people on such a high pedestal just kind of shows where we are as an empire. We favor spectacle and bravado over genuine and intentional. Exactly. The Red King, the fact that you mentioned empire, I feel like you from a place. I feel like we're in a circle somewhere, and I would like to know where. Normally, I ask new people, "Hey, where are you from?" But I didn't this time because I was in a bit of a show. But yeah, mentioning empire, I'm like, now I really want to know. Not that many people come into the stream and mention empire like I do. So yeah, okay. So now I'm gonna ask the question I tried to ask earlier when we were talking about Musky Musk. Oh, what's up, Brandon? Oh. Yeah, I know who you are now. Okay. Yep. Picture is fully filled in now. Cool. Who is the worst billionaire? I tried to ask you before. You were saying that Musk was the worst, but now we have Trump here. Who is the worst billionaire?
Oh, it's still Musk.
I feel like this is a trick question.
Well, still Musk because Trump keeping his band of bucket juice is not a billionaire. So he's just a millionaire with billionaire aspirations. Oh, I'm sorry, billionaire delusion. Yeah, that's still Musk.
Sim, why do you feel like it's a trick question? Why do you feel like it's a trick question?
If I pulled out a scroll with every billionaire on it.
I mean, we could definitely get that list. That's not an issue.
If we got a list of them, you're going to tell me being like, these ones right here, love these people.
I mean, we have the real-time billionaires list.
I feel like that's not a thing that you're gonna say. You know what I mean?
Right now, of the top four are Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, and Bernard Arnault and family.
So who do we like from that list? You see what I mean? Like it's like the answer is all of the above. The limit does not exist. Like, what are we talking about here?
All are worst because being billionaire means you're the worst.
All of them.
Like
the guillotine come back to work 2025. Let's go, baby.
Worst on this list? Yeah. Worst in general, all. Worst on this list?
Why is there only 4?
If you want to ask which of these people of the ones I have listed get the most on my nerves, Elon, because he just won't shut up. Like there. Like that is that is it. Like you over here with a whole ass sign that was illegal for you to have, giving a whole building of people seizures. Like wood chipper.
I feel like if we got rid of the top 3, we might be okay. For a little bit. We bought some time. Because the rest of the people on this list don't really talk much. Trump is a billionaire's worth of IOUs. They're 2 times.
Wait, hold on. That's also Elon.
I don't know. He's got the Forbes money to kind of back it up, though.
Musk still has Tesla, and
he still has stocks. He just doesn't have liquid cash.
He has Tesla. He has SpaceX. He has Starlink. So there's value in him. There is value in him. Trump, all the guys is bluster. That's all Donnie T got is blust.
Does Jensen Huang go?
Oh yeah, Wong. I'm surprised Wong ain't on. I'm surprised Wong and Sue ain't on higher on this list. The cousins. Like Wong, yeah, Wong's high up in there.
Both
Him
of
and
the
his
Waltons.
Oh, the Walmarts, yeah, the Walmart people, yeah.
Michael Dell.
Yep, that's exclamatory.
Let's see, how long did I have to scroll till I found a woman?
That's why I'm surprised Sue's down on this list.
Yeah, Francois Bentecourt Myers at number 17. There are some brown people, but they're like India, Middle East.
Oh yeah, that's brown.
Oh, Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, China is in the chat. Notice I am still scrolling and have not found a black person.
Oh, you're not gonna find black. Unless you stumble on Tyler Perry, you're not gonna find one.
I feel like Jay-Z has more. Damn, this is some shit though, bro. Like I'm just hoping. I'm like,
do you remember
really
the side scroll?
Hope.
I love how Major's doing this. Like we didn't have that whole side scrolling website for just Jeff Bezos. That was just kind of like, here's how much money this person has, and they would put things along the way, like the amount of money it would take to give to pay every person a livable wage on the planet.
Oh, I remember that. Again, I feel like I should cut out this part of the video and post it to YouTube and this is what grind culture gets you. You are definitely black people. You are not just no. I am now 100. I'm over 150 and have still finally a brother from Nigeria at 157.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. We didn't even break the top 100 hits?
No.
Rude.
Nani?
Nani?
And again, not even American black.
True.
I was like, yeah, you're going to be scrolling for a while.
It really feels like that. But the fact that there are this many fucking billionaires, and I'm we're just now at 10 billion.
Wait. You're looking at billionaires?
Yes.
You're specifically looking for black people or just black men?
Black billionaires.
Oh, I thought Rihanna was a billionaire.
She may be a 1 billionaire. But again, I'm at 9.2 now. Wait. Oh, no. Ramzi Masalam? He looks like he's black.
Who that, Harpo?
Oh, no, he is not black. No.
Oh, wow. Why you say that?
That man's not black. Small pictures, pushed all the melanated pixels together, made him look darker than he was. So we just keep on going.
Major.
Yes, I feel like we have other things to talk about, Intel's BIOS update.
What about these? Okay, tell me about this BIOS update. What we got going on over there?
I'm gonna move this window over here and keep scrolling while I talk about that. Because I really want to know where'd it go.
Because like here's the thing, because you can. That's the wild part. You
I
just
know it's amazing. I will report my findings. But yeah, so in hardware and software updates, Intel has released some new BIOS updates for the 13th and 14th gen Intel CPU. Intel CPUs to kind of help with the overheating and crashing of your computers. Part of me wonders if this was a thing that was created because if this was the last thing that Intel employees worked on before they were let go, and I have found our brother. David Stewart is the founder and chairman of IT provider Worldwide Technology. So good for you, brother. You did it. I have to say brother, because yeah, that edge up, that line up.
Please.
Dude, that, bro, you need to go see a barber, my God. Like,
leave that man's hair alone.
His hair won't leave him alone. His hair won't leave him alone.
Leave that man's hair. Leave that man's hair alone.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it a band in the buck.
That is a Republican lineup.
He is too rich to care.
Exactly, that's a Republican lineup, bro.
He can buy your behind and cut your hair exactly like that haircut, and you couldn't say nothing.
That is a Republican lineup.
You have absolutely no.
That is a Republican.
When we out here clowning billionaires, and they are too rich to hear us.
Don't care. That's what makes it fun for me.
Right. Okay.
Oh my God.
That is a Republican. That is
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't speak broke over there.
I can't hear you with the rich.
Can you hear this guillotine though?
Oh my!
Look, I can fix your line up. Just step right over here.
Well,
that's how I became a billionaire by not paying for good cuts. That part.
I mean,
hand praise died.
Yeah, look, I have saved my money. I get my haircuts at home.
Right.
Look, I know what bad hairlines look like when you get home haircuts because my wife cuts my hair.
Oh.
And she is not a barber.
See, look at you out here throwing your wife under the bus.
This
I can't cut. Who is going to get blamed for it? I can't cut it.
But see, you don't say that.
Right. Right. No.
You're gonna have and guess what? You're gonna have a wonderful cut. And ain't gonna be paycheck
to get here. Oh my God, I'm getting a fucking detox and a fucking lotto.
That's right. And ain't gonna be no shug holding the back too.
Well.
Oh, you want? I'll be like, I'll be like, she does the best job she can. I appreciate her for that.
A system of mirrors.
Well.
I was gonna make a reference, but I'm gonna act right today.
I cut my old hair. I cut my old during COVID. I'm still not rich.
I did mine too. I'm still doing mine. And whether or not it's good or not, that's why I wear these hats.
But I mean, all right. I found the brother. I'm moving on. I let my hair grow out until I could get back to my barber. Bro, saved my life. Hey, that's exactly what the fuck I was gonna do. But I had to go somewhere, so I had to get it cut.
Can we give a good honor of God that Anka is on the side of conscious? And clap praise.
Oh yes.
Because we are
now it's 11 o'clock and she just like immediately just falls flat on the keyboard.
And then all of a sudden they'll be like,
now see, here's the thing.
Oh yeah, last week we did gotta go through all those windows to start up and shut down sounds.
Yeah, we did.
See, y'all need to stop playing with her.
Listen.
You hear the Xbox? The camera's already off. This is a recording.
This is sitting on my desk. You can't see it, but it says Small beginnings with big faith. Okay, stop playing with it. And yes, there's a mustard seed in there.
Oh,
Good
I
deal.
mean, you said
right.
yes. There's supposed to see like I was guessing. I was like, I don't know what is it. Like, yes, it's supposed to. Sure, all right, cool.
Oh, cool.
That's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need.
Right. You're right.
Moving on, Apple releases macOS Sonoma 14.6.1 bug fixes along with iOS 17.6.1 and iPad 17.6.1. They are fixing an issue that cropped up with their advanced data protection feature. So update your phones. But yeah, that's it.
Yep.
And seeing that that's it, I'm gonna go back to my list. Now that we're done here. Find another brother. Hey, what's going on with y'all over the weekend?
Anki, go first.
Or for the following week?
Well, I was gonna try to make it to Raleigh for the thing that's going on this weekend, but I have a 1-year-old's birthday party to go to. So,
what's happening? In
yeah, isn't it Geek and Grub this weekend?
Oh, I should know these things. I don't.
Shoot.
I know X Life is doing something.
You know
in
something?
Durham.
It's fair. I just found out that Blacktober was a thing out here.
Oh, Black August? Wait, Blacktober?
No. Blacktober.
The hell is that?
Look, I'm here. I'm down to celebrate my people.
It's basically it's Oktoberfest for all the black folks, and then, I mean, of course, it's in Durham.
Really?
It's like Durag Fest in Charlotte.
Yep. So like you can go ahead and Google that one you can Google that for fun.
But also I'm starting my house buying process, so I'm going to look at houses tomorrow. Well, I've been in the process, but like I'm starting to look at houses now. So yeah.
Aka said we are buying properties.
Okay. Leveling up.
Oh, it's Tim Sweeney.
Hopefully the weather clears up so that I can go outside because my old lady's here.
What's up, boo love out here?
Yeah. Love to see that.
Love to see it.
Love to hear it. Love to see it.
Me probably trying not to die from allergies when I actually do have to cut the grass again. Oh, I hate cutting that damn grass. But the rains that we've had has literally exploded the grass. The grass is like moisture, whoosh. So it's like, oh, it's been getting everything that it needs: sun, water, cross breezes. So now I'm like, yeah. But that's next week's Cav's problem. This weekend's Cav is going to be spending that time, basically just playing copious amounts of games and Traveler's Rest. The way Traveler's Rest has like grabbed me in a chokehold and has not let go, and it's been really fun for me running my Black American business, of running a tavern, and having all my employees, my elite employees, so like having old Patrick Stewart running the bar. The beer must be drawn here. So and then I know all their names. It's like Patrick, Brian, Anthony, and Emma. Emma is the bouncer, and she got a big club, and she be knocking them noggins in when they ain't be acting right. I'll be like, good deal, Emma. Me, I be chasing them out with the broom because just because Big Emma got you out of here, that don't mean you don't need to get out of here any faster. You're moving a little slow. What out? OC her up to the noggin.
Be like, I'd hate to see hateration and holleration happening in this dancery. I sure would.
Okay.
But we're about to do it today.
Right. I call And then I call my establishment the Snapping Arms, where we're snapping arms is a part of our charms, you know. And yeah, just prepping my nasal passages for the shenanigans that is cutting grass, and I hate cutting grass. I like cutting grass, but I don't like how I feel after cutting grass. So yeah.
Kevin's
And,
like, I appreciate the results
yes.
of cutting grass so much. The process to get there could miss me entirely. I would be fine.
Right. I'd be fine with it, but it's like, and what's making it so bad? I like watching lawn mowing videos, but it's like the problem is, it's like I don't have to smell all that grass, so that also helps. It's better for my sinuses. But yeah, that's my thing I got going on, and yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Let's see. For me, I've got some computer work to do. I'm trying to get the game porting toolkit to work on a Mac Studio, so I can play Life is Strange: True Colors on my Mac. When I go to our LAN event, our Extra Life LAN event this weekend. Let's see. I've got some planning stuff I got to do for some other actions. No, I am not making a game. I just do not want to take my giant PC to play a game, just like one game.
So?
Although I wonder if it's on Game Pass. If it's on Game Pass, though, maybe I'll just take my Xbox instead. I don't know if Life is Strange is still on Game Pass. All right, this has become tedious, and I'm stopping now. Yeah, some more actions to plan. Again, it's like not only is it Blacktober apparently in Durham, it is Black August everywhere, where we are celebrating, honoring, and learning from our comrades who are in prison, who've been organizing movements in prison. This is I think it's mainly to honor George. I think it's George Jackson, if I'm not mistaken. Give me a second. I can look that up. Let me make sure I'm right. Yes, it is George Jackson, who at 19 was arrested and sentenced to jail, or was convicted of stealing $70 from a convenience store and sentenced to 1 year to life in jail. So he learned how to be an organizer, started organizing the prisons, his prison, the prison he was in, the prison system. His brother at 17, when he turned 17, or when he was 17, attempted to break him out of prison. He died, unfortunately. And then a year later, George Jackson died in prison.
No.
This was back in the 70s. But but it's still a time for us to talk about Tycho now that he is here. But also it's just time for us to kind of learn from our comrades that have been in our political prisoners. Excuse me. I think that's the term I've been looking for all night. So we've got some actions planned here, and we're planning some actions, doing a teach-in on a Thursday. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to that or if I'm going to be here. I need to see. I will let you all know because it is next Thursday. So stay tuned. There may or may not be a show next week. Which I'm pretty sure Sin is like, I will appreciate that, because then I get to do things with my boo love. And I'm here for that. If I can help facilitate that, I will do that.
Correct.
Actually, that might have just made a decision. That might have just made the decision.
I mean, that depends. I will tell you, I will be busy for at least one Thursday this month. So
I mean, why not make it this one? Yeah. So we got a teach-in next Thursday. We're doing a film screening for Judas and the Black Messiah the following Friday, and we're doing a spoken word event that following Friday. So doing some stuff, getting more active in the community, doing some doing some more organizing and stuff like that. Because again, it's fun, and I like to sit there and put my actions where my mouth is, you know. Let's see, something else is happening this week. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've not been doing the morning show as often as I should, or as often as I thought I would. I am now toying with the fact of maybe doing it in the afternoon after lunchtime. That way I can make sure that the son is fed. And that way I don't have anything else to do other than make sure he is still alive, which again is fairly easy. That way I can cover the news and possibly play some games afterwards like I used to. And don't have to worry about having to stop for lunch or anything.
Excuse me, y'all.
And with that coughing, I think I'm gonna hurry up, wrap this up, so that way Anka can run and get like whatever gallon water she needs to drown that cough. Thank you.
No.
I don't know. Like, I don't want her to die on stream. It was great that she's still awoke, but I don't want her to just then die.
Listen, I felt myself getting sleepy, so I started designing something in Blender, which I've gotten very proficient at. Y'all will be proud. Okay.
I'm always proud of you.
Okay,
No.
you know something? One, we're always proud of you, but two, do any of those designs include a baseball jersey?
No, but I did find somebody at Joann's who's also a Black-owned business. It was her last day at Joann's. She was like, I got you. So I'm talking to her right now.
Okay.
All right.
Not right now, but like we gonna have them things taken care of, okay?
So in 2027, expect Tech Talk Thursdays baseball jerseys.
That's crazy. Wow. The ghetto.
Yikes. I don't know, Aka. It couldn't be me. I'd have to say something. I'd have to say something personally.
You know,
Personally, I'd have to say something.
your foot stance, whack. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, but are you though? My foot stance actually might be whack. I don't know. I don't know foot stances.
Maybe I'm basic. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
like I don't know. I mean, for all we know, that is like 100% accurate. Ouch. Oh, Aka got me.
Oh. Crazy.
How does it feel to get got, though?
Oh, it feels terrible. My foot stance. She called out my foot stances. Now I'm just like, oh my God.
Are you quaking in your boots?
I don't know with this foot stance. If I try to quake, I'm gonna fall down. Ah! My foot stance is pigeon toe.
No, but
Y'all some fools.
double for real. If y'all want one of these, I literally just sat here and made this while y'all were talking because I felt myself falling asleep and I didn't want to fall asleep.
All right.
Aka was just like, I feel myself slipping into the icy grip of death and I can't have it.
What does that even? What? Whose name is that?
Oh, that's one of my friends. But you know those Twitch name tags we be giving out? I 3D modeled it. So
I like this.
I can make a custom one for you.
Oh, I like that. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna hang it up.
They said they're gonna put it on the Frigidator.
Like, is it gonna be big enough that people can see it on the stream?
Now I'm gonna wear that on my chest.
I mean, it's a name tag.
Oh, it's an actual name tag.
Yeah.
I thought we were making a big sign.
Oh no, I mean I can do that, but you know.
Yeah, can't wear that one on your chest. It's like attached to a chain.
I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna be like move, and I'm gonna be like have that big thing. This is my ID, y'all.
I'm trying here for Twitch Atlanta. What's up?
You know, that's a good idea. You know, you just gave me an idea. That'd be pretty deep.
That's what I'm good for. I'm good for ideas and nothing else.
Don't see that.
Anyway, that's how I was gonna get out before Anka died. So
yes.
Rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
We want Anka to live.
Please.
I rebuke this.
Speak life. Speak life.
But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of Tech Talk Thursdays. Thank you, Anka, for joining us this weekend. We'll catch up with an update with you in 6 months. That's not a joke. It's literally how often you do show up.
Yeah.
Because you are a very, very busy woman.
I am.
Yep.
I am.
So yeah, we'll definitely catch up with you when we can. Of course, if you are listening to this show live and you would like to catch older episodes, majors.house/TTT is where you can get access to the podcast feed, and majors.house/TTTvid is where you can get the Tech Talk Thursdays YouTube playlist over at youtube.com/MajorLinux. Of course, if you're listening to those archives, you would like to catch us live each and every Thursday night, or almost each and every Thursday night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Twitch.tv/MajorLinux is where you want to be. If you have things you would like to share to the show, ttt@majorshouse.com is the place to be, or majors.house/Discord, where you can share any news articles you want that are pertaining to tech and gaming and streaming, I guess. And also discuss topics that we're going to discuss on this show and on future shows. Am I forgetting anything? I think that's it. Support me on Coffee. Coffee. I don't know. Code-feed.com.
It's coffee. Yeah, it's coffee.
Ka-feed. Ka-feed. K-O-F-I.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Look,
See, here's the thing. It's coffee. Kind of like Takal's name is Takal.
Right.
Or like your name is Siniac?
Like my name is Major, like kind of like Major Linux.
That is a reference I do not get.
It's not a reference.
It's not a reference.
Oh.
Major Linux.
Sorry, I had to parse that. Like, what does he say? Oh, yeah.
Wait, what Majora's Mask? Like this?
That's what threw me off for a second. I don't know. Is that
Wrap it up,
sir?
Wrap it up,
sir.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Anywho,
wrap it up.
Patreon.com/JustYourAnus if you would like to help support us, keep the lights on, keep the servers rolling, all that stuff. Buy some wrapping paper. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. On behalf of Anka, Kev, Sid, being your host, Mark Summers of Major Linux, twitch.tv/Major Linux. Of course, you all could have been anywhere in the world watching any stream in the world. You could have been reading the tech, gaming, and streaming news yourself, but you said no, thank you. We would like to know who's going to wrap a Cybertruck in a Trump wrap. And for that, I said, no, don't ever wonder that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't wonder and just don't wrap a truck in a Trump wrap. The Cybertruck is already terrible as it is.
Can't make it worse.
You can, but why? You can, but why?
No, what we said was, what we said here was, don't buy a Cybertruck. Just go ahead and buy yourself a PlayStation 2.
Yeah, do that. Load up a game of Gran Turismo.
Be better off.
Yeah. But on that bombshell, all I have left to say to you wonderful people out there is I love you. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, wait. Nobody's going to save us but ourselves. I love you. And peace. Ow.
Wakanda forever.
See, where's that button now? See, now I'm in a different place. There we go.